What up, guys? TeamxEggS here, bringing you What's Crackin' 63, and I just scared the shit out of my dog with that intro, but here we are, What's Crackin' 63. Today we are here with...
Oh god, I almost said Gangster Cuda.
Biggie.
Sweet luck, I didn't realize Kuda was reporting for Gangster.
No.
Because I was in the zone of scaring his dog.
He jumped. He jumped. It's okay. Go to sleep, buddy. Go to sleep.
Okay, was up here bugging me, but then saw the lights come on, so he was like, "Oh, I'm going downstairs."
All right, and your host, Gangster Pranks. Welcome back to another What's Crackin', our weekly What's Crackin'-ness. You need some cracking in your life? You got it. You get your
Some
full
back
dose.
cracking.
You get your full dose of crack in this episode.
Whoa.
Why do you get to be host?
Because this was all my
It's
idea,
his
and we
show.
will talk about this in just a second, actually. Okay.
Can't we be like co-hosts? Like, I mean, you and me have been here every episode forever.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay, we'll talk about this in a second, actually, because the opening topic. So a guy left a comment last week, and I thought it was an interesting topic because I don't think we've ever talked about it. So he said, "How did you guys meet?" Well, we already talked about that. I know. He has two questions. He said, how did you guys meet? And why did you guys decide to do YouTube? Now, we've already talked about how we met, like, in a previous What's Crackin'. I think it's What's Crackin' 13. So go back, listen to that. We go in depth with all of it and everybody. So we're not going to talk about that too much. But I don't think we ever talked about why we started doing YouTube. So I'm like, oh, you know what? That could be an interesting topic. So...
Yeah.
Why did we start doing YouTube?
Because you were like, hey, let's do YouTube. And I was like, no, I really don't want to. And then I did it. And I was like, whoa, I'm really fucking awesome. And everybody else was like, whoa, Cuda, you're fucking awesome. So, I was like, why not? Done.
We just kept going with it.
It all started with What's Crackin'. Like, the idea of What's Crackin'. I remember when we were in PSN chats, and I'm like, we have the most interesting, weird conversations that I think that would be hilarious and people could relate to in some degree.
I don't know about relate to, but weird and interesting and funny, yes.
Yeah, and that could, debates about, like, political stuff sometimes, just arguments, just interesting conversation of, like, wow, that, like, I just thought that we were an interesting bunch, and I thought, like, we could, like, we were very entertaining. So I'm like, we gotta do a podcast. And it pretty much stemmed from that. What made me really want to start doing YouTube, like group stuff, was a video on Machinima Respawn. It was a guy named Blame Truth. He did a quad commentary with 3 of his buds, and it was just some bullshit Call of Duty gameplay, but the commentary was just him goofing around with his buds, and I'm like, wow, that looks like a lot of fun, and we could be so much better than them.
It's like, they suck. We could do better.
Not that they suck. I'm just like, we could also do something
we could contribute,
if not better than what they were doing. And it just kind of snowballed from there. Like, we didn't really... Well, I had a plan of what I wanted to do with the channel. Like, the direction, like, I wanted to take it. Like, I wanted everyone to kind of have their own series. Like, I wanted Kuda to do fighting games, Biggie to do soccer, Sweet Luck, he was really into dirt at the time. I wanted him to do that. I was going to do some wrestling stuff, and we'd all do these different series, and then we'd all come together and, do cooperative stuff or competitive stuff and What's Crackin', and those plans immediately went down the toilet.
They did. You're like, ah.
And then, we just picked up Dead Island, and I don't know, just kind of did a playthrough of it. Like, we didn't really have an idea of what we were going to do with it, but...
Yeah, I did not know that you were just like, we could do better than that fucker.
Pretty much.
And we did. Did we?
Yes,
we?
I think we did.
I think so. I don't know, like... I think we're good. I think we're entertaining enough, like... And what I like about us, it's a group. Like, if you watch one person, you know what you're going to get with that one person every time. It's pretty much going to be the same thing. But when you have, like, a group of people, everyone's different. Everyone likes something else than the other person. Everyone's different. and sometimes it clashes and sometimes it meshes well, and I think that provides for like an entertaining mix up. And then whatever the game adds in, whether it's like a Saints Row type of game where it's like crazy shit or
I understand. Yeah.
so.
Yeah, our different personalities exponentially create a better opportunity for sheer randomness. And
Oh, look at
occur.
that! Smart words. Woo.
Must have learned that in Japan.
Oh yeah, totally. Because I've never just had an intelligent thought in America. So.
Nope, you weren't allowed it.
If anything, I think my vocabulary would get like smaller in Japan because everybody's like, this person doesn't speak really good English. Use small words. Yeah, like I had to give a speech to all the new Japanese teachers, like in little baby words the other day, and that was kind of awkward.
To the teacher.
Yeah. Yeah, because there's like 6 English teachers that I could speak probably normally to, and then there's like 20 non-English teachers who don't know any English, like barely any English. Like, yeah, that was fun.
Sounds like
Did
it.
you write the speech or wing it?
No, they kind of were just like, "Oh, can you tell us all about yourself and where you're from?" And I'm like, "Oh, great." And then they were like, "Yeah, make sure you use like little words." I'm like, "Oh, really great." Like you obviously don't know who the fuck I am.
It's like, yeah, it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, I think I did okay. I think I've had to explain myself to groups of people enough since being here that it wasn't that hard, but I did have to slow my roll.
You should get, and I've seen this, get a trading card. And it has all your stats, it has where you're from, what language you speak, how old you are, your birthday, and like a little biography about you.
They actually have things like that here. They're called meishi. They're like business cards, but they're like fancy fucking business cards, and they're almost like that. They're not exactly like that. They don't have like a picture with like cool stuff on it, but they have all that information basically. So that's.
I'm talking about like a baseball card.
Yeah, dude, no, that's actually really cool. I need to make my own trading card. There needs to be a website where I can design my own trading card and then just print it out. Like
patent pending.
Yeah, that'd be fucking bananas. Patent pending. We're gonna go to the office with that.
Yeah, just go into GIMP and make your own card.
Yeah, but
you can make it a business. You can make everyone a trading card.
The business cards in Japan are already fucking huge. Make trading cards for like being a student. Like, yo, this is my trading card. Kids would go fucking crazy for that shit.
Everybody
collect all your teachers.
Yeah.
I know. I'm gonna have to talk about this with my teachers. Like, okay, Gangster, you get the Canadian market. I'll take the Japanese market.
I'll take the North American market.
North Americans
entire North American? Holy crap.
Stupid, and all they want is Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! So I don't think they'll go into this whole idea. But Japanese are crazy for personal business cards, and that'd be fucking awesome. I need to do that. I'm doing that.
I don't want to say I'm a genius, but I started this whole YouTube stuff, this trading card stuff. Business mogul right here.
Yeah, you're just a fountain of used ideas.
Yeah.
I'm a young Donald Trump, but with better hair.
It's a good idea. I'm too lazy to do anything about it. Yo, Biggie could fund us. Biggie, I need $100,000 stat. All right, let's go.
I'll take 10K. I'll take 10K.
All right, that's it. Okay, cool.
Take 100,000 yen.
Right.
Yeah,
how much is that?
$10.
About $1,000.
Oh, 100,000 yen. Yeah.
Okay, I want 1,000,000 yen. All right, let's go.
Yeah, okay.
That's only 10K, dude. God.
Yeah, you can afford it, Biggie. It's not like it's not even plausible.
I've been watching a lot of Shark Tank, Biggie. All right, and I guarantee you return on your investment within the first 2 years. First 2 years, return on your investment. All right.
Did they all say that shit?
Not all, but
Majority.
What's the most interesting idea you've seen on the show?
There have been some good ones like potty training system for your cat so they can use the toilet.
I think they have that, don't they?
Yeah,
it's these stuff that was on the show is actually in.
Yeah. There was a company. It was the one that Sweetluck. He sent me a link. It was about shoes, and you can print whatever you want on a pair of shoes. Basically, that was fucking cool.
What do you mean print anything?
Like if you have a picture or a symbol or an emblem, whatever you can think of, they print them on the sides and around shoes. Like it's like instead of like sewing it and making the fabric or whatever, it's a white shoe, but then they print it on it to where it looks like it was.
It looks like it was made on there.
Yeah, it's like making T-shirts, but it was making it for like a pair of shoes, and I'm like, that is pretty fucking cool. I can have some sweet TeamxEggS kicks, right? Yeah.
That'd be awesome, dude.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. And there was some other good ideas, but I just got tired of it because I was like, everybody's having these good ideas, then they're making money. I'm not.
And it's for like regular shit too.
Yeah, just for like regular stuff. Like this guy invented
You
this
wouldn't
thing.
even think of it.
Yeah, like he's got a magnet and a piece of metal, and it clips to your shirt so you can hold your glasses.
Yeah.
And he sold like 100 million of them or some shit like that. It was fucking
Wow.
stupid.
Simple shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a nail polish thing, and under it had like all the stuff to do your nails. Like it had nail polish remover, files, stuff that usually would be separate. Bam, they put it at the bottom of a thing of nail polish. Sold fucking millions. It was fucking ridiculous.
I can believe that.
If I could invent something to magically just make all these plastic bottles like that around my house that I need to recycle just disappear, bam.
Dude, just make something as simple as like a paper clip. Make millions off of it.
Yeah.
Paper.
Yeah. It's I'd rather just, play video games and watch Shark Tank all day long.
It's a pretty good alternative.
It is. Even though I haven't been playing video games, like when I'm not recording with you guys, I haven't played a video game. I don't know what it is. My controller's right here with an arm's reach. It's just, I don't know. I just haven't like loaded anything up.
It's sad.
Japan's like a video game though. Like the whole atmosphere.
It was in Tokyo in one of the streets we went to, but not so much here. Like I've met a couple kids. Like I've had to help kids write like little prompts, like my summer vacation and my family. And sometimes they write like, I like to play video games, and I'm like, oh, I get to actually talk to them. I'm like, oh, do you PlayStation, Nintendo? And they're like, blah blah blah. And one kid was like, I asked him, I was like, what is your favorite? And he's like, Monster Hunter. And I was like, oh shit, I love Monster Hunter. And yeah, it was kind of cool. But other than that, there's not a lot of like video game culture. I guess it's kind of frowned upon here, I think, like lately.
Wow.
Because they're like super into studying and being successful and bringing honor to their family, and they
Who needs that junk?
Can't really do that with video games, I guess. So in the last like
unless you go pro,
5 or 10 years,
I don't know. PewDiePie.
Yeah, but I don't know if Japanese are aware of the whole, YouTube video game station that's been going on right now. Probably not as much as
North America or something, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if there's any Japanese, Let's Players. But yeah, it's not really super exciting when you're like, yeah, I play video games, and they're just like, oh, I do occasionally once a month whenever I've finished all my studies. And I'm just like, oh yeah, I play all the time.
You're that kind of gamer.
Yeah, I guess because it's kind of seen as like a version of otaku, which is not good here. Yeah, it's like the people that are really into anime, like crazy, like it's their life. Their anime, and yeah, that's kind of seen as like a total fucking waste of time and kind of creepy here. But yeah, it's cool because an American can be an otaku, but it's like cool if a Japanese is an otaku, it's creepy. But the Japanese girls are like, oh my god, American, he's into Japanese culture. Oh my god, it's so awesome. Let's take pictures. Let's act slutty with him for no reason. If you're Japanese, no go. They're just like, oh, police, call somebody. There's a pervert. So I thought that was cool. That's a perk of being this, big white guy.
You're enjoying it, aren't you?
Yeah. So that's fun. But anyway, we weren't supposed to talk about Japan much. So what's the next topic? Sorry.
So let's actually go back to the whole YouTube thing for a minute. What made you kind of want to do it? Besides me saying, hey, we should do it.
I don't know. I figured I'm playing video games and I don't have to do anything extra, really. Originally, I didn't.
There wasn't anything extra. It was just us playing and talking as we do.
Yeah, I was kind of like, why not? Because it's what we did all the time anyway.
You probably could have recorded without you telling us, and we wouldn't even known.
Yeah, but I'm really pissed because, sometimes I say stupid things that I don't want everybody else hearing. But you're right. You probably could have just.
You could have. Like once we have like 1,000 subs, he told us about it, and we'd been like, oh, no way.
Do you guys know? Like,
We got 1,000 subs. What are you talking
People
about?
are asking you shit all the time. I'm just like, who the fuck are they? So yeah, but meh. It's been fun. It's a nice hobby that I can't tell anybody professionally about, you know.
it's hard to explain it to somebody. Like,
yeah, like I tried when I first
they
started
don't get it.
working
They wouldn't get
at
it.
schools in the States. Yeah, they did not understand. They're like, so you play video games, you record it, and you talk about stuff. I'm like, yes.
And people watch.
And people watch, and they're like, and people watch you play video games. I'm like, yes.
If you really think about it, it doesn't sound like something that would like actually be big, but
Yeah, if you
It's
honestly break it down, the concept.
yeah, like it's just you talking and you playing. That's it.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. But then, you know, I tell them, I was like, yeah, we get like 1,000 views a day. And they're like, oh, that's kind of cool. I'm like, oh, yeah, I know.
And once you put that concept in there, like 1,000 people watch you.
Yeah, but yeah, I haven't figured out if I want to tell people here yet, because I don't know. I kind of have a mouth like a sailor in those videos, and I don't want them to be like rude American guy cussing, and.
Are you saying
Yeah,
you don't
not
act
like
like
that.
yourself in
Sing.
the videos?
Oh no, that's a total character. Yeah, no. In real life, I'm very sophisticated, and I put on a nice face, and I don't cuss
He
that often.
acts like he doesn't.
So is this the real you or the fake you, the character you?
I don't know, dude. I'm kind of having like a Dexter moment. Like, okay, who's the real Dexter? All right, is he this serial killer, or is he this loving guy who loves his
Father.
sister and father? Yeah, I don't know. We'll find out eventually. All right, maybe or never. Let's say never.
So that's
I don't want to say I'm faking the videos, but it's a little exaggerated. How about that? Like,
it's okay. It's you turned to 11.
yes, exactly.
It's
Yeah.
you with the volume up.
Yeah,
it's
it's
you
just more of an
fucks they're
extreme
given.
you.
Yes. There you go. More extreme me. I like that. Turn me up to 11. That is exactly what it is. Usually I'm like at a 3 or 4. When I'm with closer friends, I'm usually like a 7 or 8. But when I'm doing YouTube, 11. There you go. So, yeah.
You can truly be yourself on YouTube.
It's not really myself though. That's the thing. It's like like somebody when they're super drunk, they're not really themselves, but they are.
That's
but
the true them, yeah.
It's not really the true them. It's weird, but
That's what you really think, though.
it's a different
Variation.
variation. Yeah, but I'm still me. I'm not. It's not like me trying hard to be somebody different. It's just
Oh, some of those YouTubers, they certainly are.
Yeah,
They
it
definitely
pisses-
play a character.
pisses
Oh,
me off.
definitely.
God, I hated that when somebody was just so obviously fake, or they would just try their best to
I
be
think
exactly
people
like
can
somebody
relate.
else.
People can relate more to, like someone like us, where we're just like regular people. I'm not fucking screaming at the top of my lungs and shit and acting
PewDiePie.
ridiculous.
Yeah,
I'm not
definitely.
saying names.
But he is certainly
I'm
one.
not saying names, but while we're at it,
I don't really know him, so I can't comment on that.
Okay, but you can
Oh,
go
that's
back to
true.
his older videos and see he doesn't act anything like that.
You can definitely see the evolution of PewDiePie. Yeah.
I would
He's
not
the most
spin-
subscribed YouTube now. Like,
Mhm.
that's crazy. I don't even want to consider it gaming, because he's more of a
To
personality.
entertain. Yeah.
He's more
Yeah.
of yelling.
Yeah, he's more of an entertainer than a gamer per se.
So you're saying if I yell all the
Yeah.
time,
But you gotta
I
have a
put
face
filters
cam, because
on it.
people want to see
Ah.
face when you yell.
I need to figure out how that all works.
Instead
I
of
think
million
that
views.
ruins it, honestly. When you see someone...
See who they are, and they don't turn out who do you think they are?
No, not even that. Like,
Oh.
when you see them and they're acting goofy as shit, I don't think it has, I think it's better if the webcam's not on and they can just act however they act.
Yeah, with the face, you can definitely see how much they're trying to make you feel it or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Might be not for everybody. Because personally, I don't watch YouTube, so I don't really have an opinion on the matter. But I think the whole face cam thing will get old eventually. That's my view. Like, people
I think
don't care
it's
anymore.
brand new. Everyone's doing it now. And
I don't think it will get old because it puts the viewer closer to the actual YouTuber.
Maybe. Just me personally, though, I would get tired of seeing somebody's face. Like, I don't know.
On every video.
I wish there was an option to, like, turn it off, you know? Yeah. Like if it was a big annotation and just click, turn off face
That'd
cam.
be a cool thing for a YouTuber to do.
Yeah, I was like, that might be a future YouTube thing, but, you know, I'll get with my contacts at Google.
There you go. There's your invention, Kuda.
The turn-offable face cam.
Yep.
You know, on a pre-recorded video.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd probably be really complicated, and they'd have to like basically do 2 streams for every video, which would probably just ruin their, whole infrastructure for bandwidth and shit.
But just do it in another update, you know.
Yeah, once Google Fiber gets kicking everywhere, dude, they got these, gigabytes of internet.
When do you think that will be like international?
I don't know. I give it like 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's gonna cock block it.
Hopefully, by the time I get back to the States, they'll be like, guess what? Wherever you're living, bam, Google Fiber.
Like Verizon wants to come to Canada, but all these other companies don't want Verizon to come in Canada because they know if Verizon is in town, they're gonna offer better deals, and then they're gonna lose a bunch of business. So they're trying to block them out.
It's one of the few remaining monopolies, like in like the first world countries, because like monopolies are bad. They're not good for competition. That means that small group of people can just raise the prices to whatever they want. And that's basically what the cable, phone, and internet companies are. They're big fucking monopolies, and that just pisses me off. And that's kind of what Google Fiber is going to do. It's going to like throw a wrench into it. And I'm hoping that they start getting things competitive. That means all prices will go down, all service will go up, and things should get better. But,
Yeah. Internet should get better because even if Google Fiber doesn't get like international, which it will, then that shows that that kind of internet is being able to be created and used by everybody.
Yeah, it's just okay. Some of the cable companies like motive now for not doing Google Fiber is they're like, people don't need it. They don't need that fast of an internet. Like they're just gonna waste it, basically. And,
my house needs it.
Yeah, Biggie needs it.
Yeah, send them a few gigs.
Yeah, when you have that much, like, ton of freaking things on your internet once, you need a good power internet.
So yeah. I don't agree with the companies telling me as the consumer, the person paying them, what I need or what I don't want. Because I was like, that's kind of what's the guy's name? It's Orwellian or some shit. It's like this guy who did a bunch of books about like Big Brother, and people controlling you and limiting your choices, government and shit like that. Whatever. Orwellian. There you go. Orwellian. I knew I had it.
The only thing I wish that they would fix, at least in Canada, is the gigabyte limit. I think that's such horseshit.
Yeah, that's fucking ridiculous.
Especially me, who like does YouTube and uploads and is on the internet a lot. Run through that shit. People are like, "How the fuck do you go through 230 gigs a month?"
You can do that fairly easily if you're just like constantly streaming videos alone, not even like uploading and downloading, just streaming videos. Like if you're big on YouTube, you're gonna go through that pretty fucking quick. If you're watching movies online, you're gonna go through it really fucking quick. Like you just like Netflix, so that's
or you download one game like Payday 2 and download 18 gigs.
Exactly. If you're big on digital distribution, which it's getting up to that point where it's big enough to where Canada's probably going to have to rethink its whole, infrastructure. I don't know why they do that.
Is that just the companies or?
Yeah.
I think there's some that offer an unlimited.
But isn't it like ridiculous? Like you have to pay like a lot more.
I'm not sure on everyone's prices.
It would have to be though. If the whole idea of having to pay for a certain amount of data, and then somebody's just like, "Oh, you got unlimited," it's got to be more expensive. Otherwise, everybody would go for
the unlimited.
Data. Yeah.
Those companies should just make it like $10 more a month, and then everyone would switch over.
Because I was kind of thinking about that the other day because my neighbor's internet, which I've been using, just like went out. And I was like, holy shit, maybe like we hit a limit or something. Because I asked her about it. She didn't know. And I was like, oh my God. So I kind of freaked out a little bit. And I started researching on my phone because I saw it on my phone. And I don't think Japan has a data limit except for maybe mobile internet.
Yeah.
But even then, it's like I get 8 gigs a month mobile data, which is really good. So
hard to do it unless you're just downloading it.
yeah, I would have to be streaming videos on
all
it
day.
24/7. Yeah, but I don't use my mobile, for such endeavors. But yeah, but no, the internet finally came back on, and I breathed a sigh of relief because
Imagine going to the door. It's like, I'm sorry, I used all your internet.
I was kind of waiting for like a knock on the door. I was like, oh God, this is not...
like, what are you doing over here? Nothing.
Yeah, like I'm not watching, whole seasons of television shows. Oh God, but that's okay. Even if that was the case, I'm getting my own internet in like a week or two. Actually, I got company called up, ready to go.
Sweet.
It's gonna be interesting.
How much?
Getting it set up.
Is it cable? Cable, internet, and TV?
Think it's it's just internet because I don't need phone and I don't really need TV yet. I don't have a TV, so. But yeah, it's gonna be I think about $40 a month. And I hope to God it's broadband. I don't think I was really asking about it, but I don't think they do dial up here really. I hope not. If I end up getting really slow internet, I'm gonna be kind of upset about it.
You're gonna go off your neighbors, aren't you?
Well, it only works in this like one small corner of my house, and so I've got a desk and a whole like room in the other side of the house that's got like a computer chair and stuff I could use, and the internet doesn't reach there. I'm in my kitchen, hugging the wall closest to my neighbor. I got a couch though. There's a couch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the couch was here already.
Just sitting on the floor.
When are you gonna do a fucking house tour?
Yeah.
I can't visualize this shit.
Like, okay, I kind of showed my parents and stuff, like, but I could only show them this room and like part of the next room, and then the internet just shut out and I couldn't reach anymore. And so yeah, I'd have to do a video, but I don't want it to upload any videos while on my neighbor's internet because then it really will eat up the internet, and then I'll get that knock on the door.
This would be really quick though.
Maybe I'm not 100% sure. I mean, I do have really fast internet, but the upload was like maybe 20 MBs per second.
Oh my God, it'd be up so fast.
But
yeah,
it's got to be to the servers in like the States, so it probably will slow it down.
They have YouTube
It'll
Japan.
probably be about the same. Yeah, but I don't know how that works.
The same part, I'm pretty sure. It just
I think YouTube in Japan has been like relatively fast, but if I'm like connecting to websites that I know are like pretty much only in the States, it's not slow, but it takes a while for it to actually like connect, and then it speeds up. So I don't know.
It has to ping all the way across the world.
Yeah, so I'm not exactly 100% sure how fast uploading would be, but I really don't want to, eat up my neighbor's internet without her.
Well, right now would be a good time to do it because she's sleeping.
It's
not right now.
Well, I mean, our time right now, when it happens there, it'd be a good time.
Hold on, she works with you, right?
Yeah.
So do it before you go to work. And then edit the tags on your phone.
No.
Boom.
Yeah, no. Before I go to work, it's kind of going to be hectic the first, because like I start going to work tomorrow, basically, like on my regular schedule, and yeah, it's not.
Here's what you do right before you leave: just click on the YouTube button and then hit the file. Done.
No, because I don't want to leave my computer
trying to come up with excuses like not to do it.
Yeah, because it'd be so easy.
I'm not doing it while on my neighbor's internet. I'm just not gonna throttle that for any reason.
You know what's a weird thing? My Wi-Fi is like completely different internet from my main computer. I can upload a video on my laptop and the internet's super slow. But if I go into my home computer, it's perfectly fine. It's still up at 11 MB. It's weird.
Yeah, because when it's going through the Wi-Fi, your router has a certain bandwidth as well. Like, you can only output so much download data. But if it's connected directly through like an Ethernet cable, that's not affected by it at all. So.
Does she have a laptop connected to the Wi-Fi or main computer?
Yeah, it's all Wi-Fi.
Does she have a nice apartment?
I've only seen it like for maybe 5 seconds. Like I
Through
walked
the
in.
windows when I'm peeping.
There are no windows. There's a giant fucking wall.
Yeah, they have paper walls.
The walls are kind of thin, but not super thin.
Is the old Japanese style thing?
I have paper doors a couple places in the house.
That's
and like paper
cool.
windows,
Are you tempted to run through them?
No, but I am terrified that I might, just
Fall.
walk through them or fall or yeah.
When you're drunk, you're just gonna crash through it.
Hey,
That's the
it makes it
thing.
seem
Like,
he's
it's really
drunk all the
hard.
time.
It's really hard to get drunk and then like come back to your apartment because there's no driving and drinking. There's no riding bikes when drinking. So
Hard to ride a bike.
I don't see myself. Yeah, it was hard to ride that fucking stolen bike sober, but I was talking about like he basically told me because they told us you can't ride a bike with any alcohol in your system, and he was like, "You can," and I'm like, "I can barely ride this bike, sober to this fucking bar where we're going," and luckily I didn't have to, try and ride that thing back. Jeez, still feel terrible for the night, but yeah, I don't see myself being drunk in my house unless I just, get super depressed and start drinking mass amounts of alcohol in my house. So.
I miss America. Shot.
No, I still haven't really missed America yet. Like,
Been a month?
Yes. Yeah, it's been a month. I'm over the hump, I think. So I'm like, eh.
As long as you keep yourself busy.
Yeah, as long as I don't run out of, stuff to
TV
do,
shows.
I think yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. I am running through my TV shows like super quickly. So if you have a television show or
Sons
a
of
movie
Anarchy. Start that
you
up.
like, I watched that when it started, didn't care for it. But if you have a television show or movie that you're just like, Kuda, you have to watch, comment, leave it here. I might check it out to keep me busy because I'm good for right now.
What shows
I've
have
got-
you watched? Give people an idea of like what you like, what you watched already.
Okay, I've watched Dexter. Yeah, I'm all caught up on Dexter.
Prison
Breaking
Break.
Bad. Prison Break, I've already seen it, but yeah, Prison Break's a good show. Walking Dead.
Game
Watched
of
a lot of
Thrones.
Shark Tank. I'm not really big on like reality shows, but Shark Tank is really good. I like shows that have like inventions and people trying to pitch them, and like, yeah, it's good for ideas. Game of Thrones. I've been watching Oz, which is gonna last me forever because it's like 6 or 7 seasons, and the episodes are like an hour and like 10 minutes each. It's fucking ridiculous how long those episodes go.
So was Dexter.
You should watch all the Law and Orders.
Oh yeah.
But I've seen a lot of them before. Like I've
Watch
seen.
SVU.
And
Good.
there's a lot of people from Law and Order that were on Oz. I'm really surprised, like how many people from Law and Order like were on Oz. And that chick LaGuerta from Dexter. Are you caught up in the series?
La Guerta is who
She
again?
was the person in charge, and she was kind of like backhanded, and then she moved up again.
Oh yeah, now she's captain. She was lieutenant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's in Oz, so like that was pretty interesting. I was like, wow, that's weird because I watch Dexter all the time now. So, but yeah, stuff like that. Like, there's a lot of shows that I watch that are currently like they're not showing new episodes right now. So, eventually I'll be okay. But I need long running series that'll keep me busy for long periods of time sometimes. Because sometimes I just have a day where I'm like, I've got nothing to do and nowhere to
Impractical
go.
Jokers. Watch that. It's good.
I did start watching that, but it was really hard not to laugh super loud.
It is, right?
And
It's good.
Yeah, I didn't want, my neighbor thinking, or wondering what the hell it was I was doing exactly. But I did watch a couple episodes. It's okay, but I can't sit there and watch it for super long periods of time. Like I can't watch 3 hours of it. So I don't know.
Why don't you take up like a what's it called? Like a soap opera.
Soap opera, because soap operas bore the living hell out of me, and they're kind of ridiculous. Yeah, no, I don't want anything like a soap opera. I'd like, high quality TV shows, that have good production values and good story.
I'm trying to think of some.
Like, yeah, it's really hard. I've kind of browsed through a couple times, and that's kind of how I found Oz, because I wanted to watch Oz like at one point, like I think it was after Prison Break, because I love TV shows and documentaries.
Supernatural. I think you should give that a try.
See, my buddy Habde loves that show, but I'm not big on superhero-esque.
It's not superhero.
I know, but it's supernatural. Like, I'm not a big fan of the X-Files. No, I'm not a big fan of that
Turn
stuff.
on my DVR and see what I got recorded,
Lost?
and I'll tell you some.
Lost, I might end up. Lost is a good one. I actually need to write that down because that is a show that I wanted to watch at one point, and then I never did because I got so far behind, and now I got the time. So I mean, I could be playing video games this whole time, but some days I'm just like I don't feel like actively engaging myself in anything. I just want to lie down and just watch and slip in and out of consciousness.
Big Bang Theory.
Nah, that's not the type of show that he's looking for.
Yeah, because it's
Seinfeld.
okay show. No, I like something with a continuing storyline.
Person of Interest. That's a good show.
Person of Interest. I think I might have seen that.
Oh, what's that one show? Scorp talked about it. The Following, I think it's called.
The Following, yeah. That might be a good one, but I think it's only like one season in, and I could go through a whole season in a couple days. So, but yeah, that's a good one.
Lost is definitely a good one, yeah.
Yeah, because it goes on forever.
Like 12 seasons?
Something like that, yeah.
Lost?
But
I think it was only like 6.
6 or 7. I don't know. I know it was pretty decent. Like, it was a decent sized series. That's something good for me, though. Yeah, like Lost. I'll probably end up checking that out once I finish Oz, but Oz is probably going to last me the next month, maybe?
So, like, hour-long show. Maybe Arrested Development? I've heard that's pretty good.
But that's kind of like Seinfeld. It's kind of just random.
No, if you want a show like Seinfeld, that's kind of like that Curb Your Enthusiasm. That is a really good show.
Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yeah.
I'm just not big on Seinfeld. I like a continuing storyline. So it's like a big book or a big movie or something
It makes you want to watch the next episode.
Yeah, because I'm like always trying to figure out what the hell is happening next. And Oz is really good because it's like 7 or 8 storylines going on at once. So it's pretty interesting.
What else?
It's kind of like Game of Thrones. If Game of Thrones was about prison life.
What about what's it called? The Highlander.
That's a really cheesy show. I'm looking for high production values because I'd watched Highlander, and that show is just ridiculously cheesy and old. Yeah, there can only be one. Chop off the head, lightning. That was the only cool part. But I think I'm good for a while. So just if anybody has any suggestions.
I know Netflix has some good shows. Like they're starting to produce their own series, and
yeah, I have
a couple of them have gotten some good reviews.
Like that the Black Orange is the New Black or something.
Yeah, some chick in jail. Yeah.
Your challenge is going to be to watch the entire movie, start from end, of Rubber.
That might happen one day. I've been kind of steering away from movies because I watch it
one and done.
An hour or two later, it's done, and I'm like, okay, now what the hell am I gonna watch? If I'm watching a series, I don't have to think. I'm just like, next episode.
Queue up the next one, yeah.
Yeah, I don't have to search for anything actively.
I think you should give Supernatural a try. At least the first 2 seasons are really good. I don't like the direction they took after a couple seasons, but I thought it was still a pretty good show.
It's just not my cup of tea, really. Like the only show like that I ever really liked, was Fringe. Like it was supernatural, X-Files-ish, sci-fi. That's about it. That's probably as far as I'll go. So.
You ever watch 24?
Yeah, but that show gets really fucking old after watching a couple seasons because it's the same thing every time. It's like 24 hours. Here we go.
Another show
I might do that.
Really good. Homeland.
It's just kind of like the whole cop type TV show though, like Law and Order. There's a billion of them. I've watched too many of those kinds of shows, so I'm not super interested in stuff like that, like Criminal Minds.
Did you hear about that guy? The one guy on that show? He ended up...
Killed himself?
No. What the fuck? I always think of the worst. Shit.
No, because somebody did kill themselves who was on...
Probably.
Some television show like that. It was like NCIS or...
Everyone's killing themselves.
Yeah, the mother of a Japanese pop star killed herself, and I read the story and I thought it was saying the actual pop star killed herself, and I flipped out for a second. I was like,
everyone's coming out and saying they're gay too. At least a couple big people. One, there's some wrestler that came out and said he was gay, and then you know the guy from Prison Break?
Yeah, well, he didn't say he was gay, right? He just said he was against the Russian.
No, he said he's gay.
Really? I saw that story and I didn't read it because it said he went against the
Wentworth Miller.
That's fucking crazy. I did not know he was gay.
He's gay, and another person that came out and said they're gay was Fred from YouTube.
Oh, I did see that, and I was laughing my ass off. I'm like, well, he's the last person to know, obviously.
Yeah.
I knew. Oh, jeez. Here's what we need to do, all right? TeamxEggS needs to have that same person. That ick factor, all right? Biggie, I'm going to volunteer him since he's not here.
He can't defend himself.
He can't defend himself, so I think that's okay. Yeah.
He's going to be our gay guy?
Biggie or Gunny. They can gay fight it out to see who,
I'm going to vote Gunny because of his gay hair.
I don't know, Squirt's a vegetarian, so I'd go for him.
Oh my god, dude.
That's
I'm meeting like so many vegetarians. I had no idea so many people who were into Japanese culture are just like vegetarians. And the Japanese just don't get it. They're like, you don't eat meat. Why?
Yeah, I don't know.
They can't wrap their brains around it. And it's
I know
kind of
some
funny,
people do it because like their body can't digest meat and stuff like that.
That's
but
like
if you're just
super...
willing to give up meat, fuck you.
Like,
more for me. That's all I'm gonna say. Fuck.
I mean, some meat is bad for you. I understand.
Pork,
but not all. No, pork's actually good for you. Like as long as it's not
red meat.
Pork. It's kinda, but it's better for you than beef. Like it's not as good, like okay for you as chicken, but it's not as bad as beef. Like as long as it's not processed pork, it's not bacon, ham, stuff like. It's been like
all the good stuff.
Yeah, the good stuff is bad for you.
Yeah, but yeah, I just don't understand. It's like I can understand if you don't want to eat whale in Japan. Because,
that's weird.
I'd pass on whale too.
Yeah, I still haven't done it. I think I've seen it, but I'm not 100% sure. It didn't have like flipper or something on it.
Whale bubble.
Yeah, it didn't have fucking a whale on it.
How do you
that was
catch
dead.
a whale?
See what you do is.
Well, the Japanese are big into whale killing, right?
Whale hunting.
They do it for research?
Yeah.
But I remember the fucking South Park episode.
Yeah, I used to watch Whale Wars all the time, but that show was so twisted. You'd never get the true story from like the Japanese side or the Whale Wars guy side from watching that because they are super biased. But yeah, I don't know. I don't want to bring that up here because I feel that's
you should get into Honey Boo Boo.
Oh my god.
No, I don't like reality TV shows.
Grab that and Toddlers and Tiaras. There you go.
Yeah, I'll pass. I've actually seen an episode of that. Literally made me sick to my stomach. I
want to punch the TV when I watch that. That's the dumbest thing ever.
It is really fucking retarded. Those little girls are gonna grow up the most vain little bitches.
Oh yeah.
Ever. Like, oh god, I don't understand it. But
why would you want to raise your kid like that?
I don't know.
Have you seen most of the moms? They ain't the beauty.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they're trying to live through their child.
Yeah, that's the majority of it. Like same thing with dancing moms, like moms that really want their daughters to be like dancing and
fathers that like really push their kids into sports, their sons.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. They're kind of living out their unfulfilled dreams.
That or reliving the past that they wish they could have again.
Well, yeah, exactly. And it's just kind of, I was like, why would you push yourself on your child like that? Like your kid's independent of you. Like let him or her be independent. I don't know. That's a different story though. Different topic.
There's been some good conversation. I've enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I like the little meaningless conversations. Like
I think I like the stuff like this more than the actual gaming news that we go through.
Me too. I like the casual. Talking to everyone's
real
free
stories.
flowing. No, just the conversation flows better.
This is like the Seinfeld of fucking podcasts. Like it's the podcast
Seinfeld
about nothing.
It's one of the greatest shows ever. So that's a compliment. That's a fucking compliment.
If we could translate that to I guess podcastiness, then Yeah, it's because we literally come in and we don't talk
Talk
about
about
anything
nothing.
in particular. Yeah, it's like just the most random fucking shit.
So the
The
sky was blue
conversation
today.
has no direction. Yeah, well,
The grass was
yes,
green.
I
We
agree.
were all
with
good.
it. Here's an interesting fact: the Japanese don't differentiate between blue and green, really. So, yeah, there's
So
just
is
a
the
fun
money
fact.
blue?
about that. The money is actually a weirdish white, tan, red. Green. Every bill's different color, basically. But
Like
yeah.
Canada.
I think it's green. I think they don't really differentiate between green and blue. Because green is just blue and, like, what, yellow? Something like that?
Yes.
Yeah. So they kind of...
Red, yellow, and something else primary colors.
Yeah, something like that. Something to do with that. I don't understand exactly why, but that's a little fun fact. So, sky's blue, green,
Green
grass
ass.
blue,
So
roads.
they don't say the grass and sky are different, or
I don't think so. Not really.
what color is it? The same. What color is it? The same.
Sort of, because it's like differentiating between like a light red and like pink or something. Like
So
they
how many
don't do
crayons come in a box of 64?
that. I have not seen a Japanese box of crayons yet, so
That'd be weird.
yes.
They're just like right next to each other, and they think they're different colors, just green and blue.
I don't know. I just know that's something they told us before we left. That was a little fun fact. It's like that's great. Because my eyes are kind of like green, but they're also blue, like in certain lights.
Oh, like you're gonna throw them off.
Yeah, so I was kind of thinking, I was like, what the hell are they
He's a
gonna
witch.
Yeah. I had one kid ask, like your eyes are blue, right? And I'm like, well, they're usually green, and they kind of like the Japanese teacher translated, and they were
Did he
kind of
throw
like,
holy water on you?
no, he was just kind of like, what the fuck? Like he didn't. I don't think he understood. Like,
It's weird how some people's eye colors change, like, because sometimes the sun will change the color of them.
yeah, like, and that's how mine are, and I personally don't. Like, it's not like I feel it change, so I have no idea what the color my eyes are.
I hate when
sometimes.
people ask that, like, what color are your eyes? And you just want to, like, check to make sure, but you can't at that moment. You're just like,
I
oh,
just from the hazel, like, yeah, hazel, because I don't know exactly what hazel is, but
green and brown. I'm
it's
hazel.
kind of what it is, yeah. But sometimes my eyes are really blue, so I don't know. I guess I'll just tell them they're blue, because blue and green are the same.
But yeah, it's true blue eyed then, so you can't say that.
That's cool. So yeah, fun conversations all around.
Let's eat some peanut butter. So let's go.
Let's move on to the meat and potatoes of what's correct.
God, I would kill for some meat and potatoes. Oh,
Shut up.
status update. Real quick, status update. I found French fries.
In your
And
trunk?
they were... No, I found them in a grocery store. They were just randomly in a giant bag. They were waffle fries, like from Chick-fil-A.
Were they wrapped one by one?
No.
That
Thank
suck.
God. Yeah, no, they were in one big bag. And it was like a bag of potato chips. And I bought it. And I ate it. And
Any
it was...
update on the frog
good.
from your trunk?
No, but I have seen a new frog who lives in like the community. It's like it's not really a dumpster. It's like this little metal thing that everybody puts their trash in every day if you want the garbage man to take it. And there's a frog living in that. And there's a spider living on the handle. I found that out, and I can no longer.
How big is this?
It's pretty big. It's one of those like big fucking
Tarantula?
the fighting spiders we saw in that documentary.
Ooh.
That's how big it was. And yeah, so I have to watch out for those because I felt the web on my hand and
You
almost
flipped
did
out. You're like, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god.
I almost did a backflip in the street, in oncoming traffic. Because fucking spider. That was scary.
Have you ever thought about kissing the frog? Maybe he'll turn into a princess.
No, he seems happy though. I think he's always in the same spot though. He's like living in the gap between when like you close it, the gap between where like it like closes. I guess there's a space. I don't understand because I thought I would kill him. Did not die, so I guess there's an imaginary gap there that he squeezes into.
Should name him.
I probably should. He's been there the last 2 times I took out garbage, so...
Penelope.
No, Penelope is a terrible fucking name for a worm
You know
and
what's Okay, it's a good name for a worm. A good name for a frog Solomon.
Solomon.
Yeah.
Could work.
That's
But the
better
worm's
than
named Larry, thank you.
No,
It's better than Penelope. I think we should name the worm in Awesomenauts Solomon. That's good ass name.
Larry.
fuck no.
Nah.
Your frog's
I like-
Solomon. The worm in Awesomenauts is Penelope.
It's Larry.
I
Larry
don't
is
think so.
nobody because it's a dumb fucking name.
Should be like Larry Jr.
Larry the worm.
See, I think Larry the Worm was a name of a worm, though, and by name Isaac, so I think that's why.
Yeah, gimmick infringement.
Yeah,
No, that was Larry Jr.
yeah there's Larry Jr.
It's smaller.
But I think
So
it's
Larry
also,
would be fitting because that's the big one.
no, it was also Larry, and I'm pretty sure it was also Larry.
No, it was Larry Jr.
No, because it was Larry Jr.'s when you fought the two small ones, but there was a big one. It was just Larry, so
No.
pretty sure. Yeah, just stole that.
Grandpa Larry. Okay, that's why he's so big.
Grandpa Larry. Okay, let's create a family tree from
That's
worms.
Larry's. Yep.
Mm.
Oh, sorry to
Larry,
whistle,
Gary, Sherry.
Barry. Sherry. Dairy. Cablary.
Silverberry.
Oh my god,
Barry.
what is the first topic for gaming news today?
Oh, you finally want to move on?
It's about
Yeah.
blackberries.
These What's Crackins are just like eating up my Sunday afternoons. Let's go.
Well, yeah, with the just topical conversations, it can go on forever, honestly.
I mean, yeah, usually we'd be able to do this throughout the week and we'd have nothing for What's Cracking, but this is like, once a week, let's get it out there. So it's fucking going on forever.
What should we talk about first? There's actually a lot of big stuff, especially there was Gamescom this week. Talking
What
a lot about
big,
the
like,
PS4 and stuff.
there you go. I was going to say PS4 got release date, correct?
It did. We'll be talking about that. I guess you want to start with the Awesomenauts Kickstarter?
Sure.
Awesomenauts Starstorm coming to Steam near you if you donate money. So,
If you don't. Whoa. If.
So Ronimo has come out and started a Kickstarter. They started about a week ago, and
It is currently at $115,656.
Holy shit.
honestly,
Ronimo.
I think I thought that would be the number that they would end up with. I didn't think it would hit $100,000 within 6 days.
I didn't think it'd go past 1,000 backers. I thought like that was the whatchamacallit, the
Yeah, like you look at the community and like people constantly playing. It's around like 1,200, 1,300. So to see 2,200 backers, is pretty incredible.
That's
And
pretty good for 2,200 people. They got $100,000. So
15,000.
Well, there was somebody who donated $10,000.
yeah, I was like, there had to have been somebody that donated
10,000.
huge
A
chunk.
guy who did 1,000. 18 who did 450. 26 for 250. Another 29 for 250. 67 for 160. 102 for 100.
Okay, we got it.
Yeah, lots.
See, I just don't see the point of that though, because you're not promised anything out of it, like guaranteed. And then if they do end up releasing the characters, you gotta pay for them anyway. So.
No, if you
Break
the
it down.
skins or whatever.
Okay, so they announced the Kickstarter and they said we plan to release this DLC, but we are coming to the community because we want your help. So what you can do, and we'll link it in the description, is you can donate money towards Awesomenauts Starstorm, and in the DLC they plan on releasing. Their goal is $125,000, and if they reach that goal, they will release, I believe, 3 new characters, and I think that's it. And then in the DLC, they also want to do the spectator mode, new maps, custom games,
replays, character music,
level editors, Steam Workshop.
Wait, are they seriously talking about all the Steam Workshop stuff? Like,
AI editors. Yeah.
See, I think that's a good way to go, like Steam Workshop, but that just means there's gonna be a lot of shitty maps. Like, I don't know how that would work, especially with the Awesomenauts community. I don't know if it's on the uptick, if it's going up, or if it's on the decline. Regardless, if it's not growing quickly, if there's more levels, it's going to be harder to find matches. Unless it's just like those are private matches. And
Those
then
Yeah, I
are
there's,
think
like,
private.
those are private matches, and I hopefully they
Okay.
have like a monthly. I don't want to even say monthly, but like
Every
a thing
2
where
months a vote.
people
where they
vote,
put one into rotation or something. That'd be okay. Yeah,
something
that's
like
a good solution. Yeah,
that.
but I don't know.
But they don't have any plans as far as that. And that to get the level editor, they need $495,000. Now, what they need all this money for, I don't fucking know.
I think they just want money. I don't think there's really any purpose at all for this donation because they've already showed footage of them having the characters in the game, which means they've already started the programming on it, and they're not just going to up and quit because what if they don't get the 125? What are they going to say? No, we're not going to release it. I mean, they've already put so much effort into it. So.
I don't know. Like, I don't know their whole strategy or their game plan, but I really hate donating money for something I've already bought and paid for. I mean, I understand it's free.
It's a DLC.
Content, and I mean, if they charge people for it, that'll kind of.
They are going to charge.
upset me.
It's $15.
No, but what he's saying is he's already gotten so many free characters and like a
Oh.
free map. Why should I pay for this?
For
Well,
characters.
not
what you're
that.
saying?
No, because no, I wasn't sure if this was going to be something you had to pay for, like the product when it
You're
came
paying
out.
for it.
You do,
It's
unless you
$15.
pay pledge $15, then you get a code for it.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you do pledge, you do get something out
As
of
long
it.
as
For
you
free.
Yeah,
pledge
there's
15.
rewards. There's rewards for pledging.
Okay, that's okay then. That's different than them just begging for free money, basically. So, and I'm more okay with that than them just being like, give us money so we could develop something for our game and then charge you for it. That's just not something I'm okay with. So.
Yeah, and you, if you pledge a lot of like more money, you're gonna get better stuff, and it ranges from getting shirts to the Clunk figurine that they released to signed vinyl, all the DLC costumes that they've released,
Wallpapers.
wallpapers.
Oh, okay. How much do I have to
Exclusive
donate to get some stuff?
Or what do you want?
I don't know, like the Clunk figurine. How much do I gotta?
I think the Cluck figurine's
I
way
think
down.
it's 100, I think.
Holy shit!
Well, no,
You can get for 100. You get thanks in the credit.
Whoa.
You get
That's
a golden tier. You get Awesomenauts t-shirts. Hold on. Control F.
I might have to go shopping on their Kickstarter. Fuck.
yeah, I'm thinking of pledging at least maybe
Food.
$50, because in there you get an exclusive Leon skin. He pretty much looks like the guy from Splinter Cell. You get an exclusive announcer, which I don't know what that means, plus a digital art book, plus everything that's came below the 50 pledges, like everything
Yeah.
leading up to that. So,
For the Clunk Cuda is $250.
Holy fuck.
but you get like all the
A
shirts.
golden koala icon.
Golden koala icon?
Yes,
Is that
instead
like
of
the
a
Kickstarter
duck.
mascot? Like,
It's a koala. instead of a
Yeah,
duck.
like this. They have a koala theme going on. I don't get it, but whatever.
Oh, there.
for Ronimo or Kickstart?
Like even some of the guys, the characters have a little koala emblem on them. Like I know Ted McPain, he has a
It is on
koala
the gun. Yeah, it's koala.
somewhere. Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I might have to check this out now because I didn't realize it was not just a money grab. They're actually
You
offering.
didn't even look
incentive.
at it?
Nah, fuck that. Just give people money.
Well, if you pledge $10,000, which someone has, you actually get to go to the Ronimo studio. They're gonna bake you a cake. You get to design your own skin, voice your own skin, and get everything that came before that.
Yeah, and you get a statue in one of the levels.
Okay, here's what we do. All right, TeamxEggS Kickstarter to send Kuda to give them $10,000. We can do all that. Let's do that. Yes.
Yeah, Ku, do you want to make the announcement that you're gonna pledge 1,000 yen?
I'll do you one better. I will pledge 10,000 yen.
Dang.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
That's a lot. Dang. So you're gonna get that mentioned in the credits, huh?
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna talk to them. I need to get them on Skype so I can start typing out this shit. I will pledge to you 10,000 yen. Send message.
Or 10,000 pesos, your choice.
Fuck pesos. I don't even know what pesos are
It's
worth.
the same ratio.
But yeah, that's all. Okay, so yeah, this is what we do. Start a Kickstarter for us. So we will donate our Kickstarter to Ronimo's Kickstarter so that we can do maybe a group character voice for something. That'd be awesome.
Or one skin. How would
Get
that
to
work?
design our own skin. What? I asked Sweet like this. I said, if you could design a skin for one of the characters, who would you who would you design it for, and what would the design be? He said he would make one for Durple, I think.
Yeah, it'd be a tank Durple, like a literal tank.
Mm-hmm.
What would you do?
Gotcha. I don't know. You tell me first. I'm thinking.
I would do one for Coco because she doesn't have any good skins. So I'd say, hey, get that fucking witch skin that no one voted for, and put that in because I will fucking buy it. But
I
I
don't
wouldn't
think
want
you have to buy skin. Oh, also, if you get to create your own skin, you get to choose who gets it.
Yeah,
It's an
it's
exclusive skin.
Oh man,
You get to distribute it.
that's fucking awesome.
So for anyone who out there, if you're the person
Yeah.
who donated that much money, we would love a copy of your character skin.
I would love the shit out of it.
I'll use it.
Oh jeez.
And make it for someone. Make it for a character that doesn't have a lot of skins. There's
What,
only,
like Lone Star? He's got like one.
That's why I did
Voltar and
Durple.
Are like the only one, and I would even consider Voltar because if you don't have swords and soldiers, then he only has the one skin. So.
True. So give Na another skin. He can't have
He's
enough
got
skins.
Nobody, he's got Bumblebee.
Or Vinny, dude. Vinny's only got the one. So
Yeah, he's got the ghost part.
I would love to see like a better Vinny skin. That'd be awesome.
What would it be?
I don't know,
He
dude.
could be a blimp.
He'd be like, Bowser riding a Chomp Chomp or some shit like that. I don't know, dude.
What do you think of Swiggin's costumes that were released 2 days?
Oh, dude, I love the Dr. Fetus one. That's pretty freaking awesome. Like, I thought it'd be a little different, but I like it. Like, it's got Swiggins, it's got Dr. Fetus.
I wonder if
The
they
Cthulhu
need
one's
permission
kinda meh.
from the Meat Boy.
Probably, but those people have been, like, kind of whores with their characters and just try to put them in everything, which is okay. I'm just saying,
Yeah,
I
Team
don't
Fortress
think it
2
was
is
difficult.
like included in all these different. I'm honestly
Yeah.
surprised there's not a Team Fortress skin for. I can see Ted McPayne getting a Team Fortress skin. Let's actually talk about the characters. Okay, so they announced 3 new characters: Ted McPayne, Scree. Is that his name, Scree?
Yeah, Scree.
And Century.
Yeah, Century X58.
Yeah, I don't know why they added all the numbers, but whatever. So Ted McPayne,
That's his area code.
Maybe. So Ted McPayne his story is like he died in some fucking war, and then Voltaire brought him back to life, but he doesn't have pants for some reason.
He stole what's his name's pants? Scoldier's pants or underwear. I mean,
his underwear is the clunk or the Scolder upgrade.
yeah.
He's classified as a brawler. His abilities is he will be able to switch different guns. So
That's cool.
So it's kind of exactly what we talked about for character we were kind of tossing around. That's bullshit.
yeah, but it wasn't a fucking big sombrero
Commando.
chicken.
Hey, but that was his whole like.
That would have
his
been a
different
fucking awesome.
abilities.
I don't think people would have picked it though. I think it's honestly, I don't really think these characters really fit well with the other Awesomenauts characters.
Yeah.
They just don't look like they belong. Like I know, like the Awesomenauts don't really have a look.
Well, they're
Like-
all red and something
blue.
else. Are these characters red? Well, they don't have them in blue.
Yeah, I don't know why they always have them in red, but whatever.
That's the main color.
They favor the red
Yeah.
side. What is this bullshit? So, I don't know. These characters, they're pretty cool. The character I'm looking forward to is Sentry. He looks pretty awesome with the whole tank treads.
Yeah, that's
I dig
cool.
it.
It's another Durple. Is that what you're saying?
No. He has the ability to activate a shield, collect damage, and then shoot it back at his opponents.
Ah, that's another great thing they stole from League of Legends. Another mechanic. That's
Yeah, he's a
great.
tank.
That's
And then
that's
there
kinda
is
cool.
Bree, who is the most. He looks dumb as shit. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really like the way he looks.
I like him.
I think Honestly, when I
He
first
is
saw
not Leon.
Starstorm, I'm like, is this a fucking skin pack? I'm like, Ted McPain's Lone Star, fucking Sentry could pass as fucking Voltar, and then Scree looks like a old Leon, and yeah, but then I found out that it was each individual characters. And,
He's not Leon. He's technology.
It's technology.
That's his ability. He's technologically advanced.
This whole story is dumb as shit. He's like some fucking. He's like a little African kid that got away from his fucking. His little group, and he doesn't fucking speak English, and he's all. And he's just fucking.
Wow, does he really speak in clicks?
I don't know if he speaks in clicks. I'm using that as an example.
Oh my god.
If he does speak in clicks, that'd be amazing.
That'd be awesome.
Oh my god. That's stupid.
And he is an assassin class, and his main ability is he has this little saw hoverboard that he ride. I don't know if he rides on or how that works.
I think he rides on it.
He can become invisible for several seconds, and then the board rushes straight back to him, damaging everything in its way. So it's like a boomerang.
Yeah, it's kind of cool too. They have that mechanic in League of Legends too. Damn. They just need to play League of Legends and just take all the best ideas. That's basically what they need to do.
They're slowly doing that.
Yeah. So, it's kind of...
What I want to ask is, like, if they don't... Okay, so their goal is 125,000 for... That's their main goal.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say they hit 195,000. Are they not going to release the new map or the custom games?
They are.
Or the spectator mode or the other characters they have planned?
They will, because they've already started working on it. They're not going to stop production.
It's like, we're just going to give up if we don't get, the certain...
They make it seem like that so people will donate and try to get it there.
Because, like, if you're just going to give up after putting all this work in, then just stop developing for the game if you have that kind of attitude.
Yeah, I just don't know what their financial situation is. Like, I don't know if they're profitable or if they have investors. Because when you have a Kickstarter, that basically means you don't have people giving you money, which is not a great sign, especially for a company that's already established. They have a product, they have sales, and for me, that's a red flag. They are a business. They have a business.
Oh yeah.
The Kickstarters for people that don't have the resources or the know-how or the knowledge or the product yet. They're like, they have an idea, they need money to make it happen. Like, Ronimo's already got money, hopefully, they make money. Yeah.
But how are they making money, really, though?
Game sales, character sales, game sales, skin sales. I don't know. Like, I guess,
like what else? Like,
I'm guessing the reason they're doing this is so that they don't have to start another project, so they don't have to make another game. Because that's the only way I can really see a game company making substantially more money at this point. Would be to make another project, to start another project. And if they did that, they probably wouldn't have the resources to continue supporting Awesomenauts the way they do. So, I don't know. This is kind of a hard situation to be in.
Yeah. But they're not going to stop. They're going to continue even if they don't get that money. Because they already have screenshots of all the freaking stuff they have worked on.
I think...
Yeah, but will they be able to...
an interview the guy did, and they just started doing, programming for the characters.
Yeah, you can see it in the video. They were on line 50. They got a ways to go.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this is just the only way they can continue doing it. Like, if they're just not making enough money to pay their employees through regular means to continue research development and all that other shit they need to do, or what. I'm not sure.
Stop giving out so much free shit. So they need to stop.
Yeah.
Yeah. If they start charging for characters, then...
Well, they can't do free characters now. Or they can't stop doing... I don't know. It's like a two-sided blade thing.
Yeah, they
Like
definitely.
damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Yeah, I think if they relaunch Awesomenauts ever, like as a new type-ish game, like eventually, like maybe a year or two from now, they end Awesomenauts, but they relaunch it with like a new business model where like all the characters up to that point, however many it may be, are free, and then they do like a League of Legends type deal afterwards for like all the other new characters. So that's the only way I can see them.
It's actually going to lead into the next topic.
Okay, go ahead.
Kind of, sort of. No, not yet. Just continue to talk about.
Oh, okay. Well, it's just the only way I can see Ronimo being around with Awesomenauts in the next like years to come, I guess. Because if they have to constantly ask for money on Kickstarter, I mean, I'm glad they're getting it, but that's not a sustainable business model.
Yeah, that's not good. Way to get it.
Yeah, it's good to see the community supporting.
Yeah. I love that.
Here's the most important question: are you guys planning on donating?
I plan on donating the 15, so I get the DLC. Yes.
Yeah, I might check it out to see how much I can afford to give now, because I just got paid my Japanese paycheck, and I just found out I'm paying like nothing for rent. Basically, I'm almost living here for free.
Hey, and my birthday's coming up, so if you want.
And Gangster's birthday is coming up, which it's too much of a hassle to transfer yen to dollars. I could give you some yen. Dude. I will give you 100 yen. All right.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Getting rich, gangster.
Take you long.
Yeah, 100 yen, dude.
It would cost you more money to send it to me.
Yes, it would. And here's a fun fact: the Japanese yen is made of such cheap material. It's almost plastic. It's almost a plastic coin. Like, it is literally worth less than what the actual value of the coin is. Like, which is hilarious.
America needs to take a lesson.
Yeah, they just need to get rid of like dollar bills, get coins, because I'm loving just having like 100 yen coins where I'm just like, here, a dollar, okay, bing, here's a coin. $5, bing, here's a $5
love
coin.
Canada.
Yeah, except Canada calls them loonies and toonies, and I think that's retarded.
It's $1 and $2.
I know, and it's retarded.
You don't have to call it that.
And I don't like it that it's a Canadian dollar. Like, what the hell is that? I know what a yen is to the dollar, but what the hell is a Canadian dollar to a dollar?
I don't get that. Like why is it so different?
7 cents.
Well,
like, you look on the back of a book, it has two different prices.
Yeah, I don't
Still
like that.
$1.
But it's on a different grade. It might as well be the yen and the dollar, but why call it a dollar? You need a different name for your money, okay?
Yeah.
I'll email the fucking Prime Minister.
Thank you, dude. Thank you. Internationally, we can start this coalition. Japan, America, Canada.
Trading cards.
We will fix Canadian money, all right?
Along with all the other countries. Have a recession again with this idea.
Aw, dude. I do like that trading card idea. I might have to find a website or something that can easily do something like that and just make an awesome trading card. Yeah.
And then you gotta sell the books. Trading card books.
Trading card books? That's true.
Put them in the little sleeves and stuff.
I'll have the only trading card, and their collection will be complete after I give it to them.
You print it off. Done.
But yeah, that could be pretty awesome, dude.
Yeah, get it laminated, bruh.
It's like, I'm your new English teacher. Here's my trading card. Bing.
Fries are done.
Yeah, fries are done. Holy shit, I gotta find fries again. Apparently, they only make them once whenever the fuck they feel like it, and I'm gonna have to figure out when that is, because I'd gone a month without French fries, and I like French fries. I'm Irish. Potatoes are my thing, and potatoes aren't big here in Japan, so
it's a shame.
Unless they're on pizza. I've seen French fries on pizza several times.
Crazy.
Yeah, not my favorite thing though.
Pick them off and eat them. There you go.
Yeah, a freaking $10 pizza for 10 French fries. Yeah.
Tell them extra French fries.
Yeah, I don't know how to say that in Japanese. Yeah, Anyway, what the hell were we talking?
The Awesomenauts Starstorm. One thing I want to talk about that I think is kind of dumb on Ronimo's part is so let's say Kuda buys Starstorm. We don't need to, me and Sweetluck, we don't need it. If we want to play the map that's in the DLC, we can play with you. If you invite us, we can all play it.
A couple other games are like that, though. It's got a certain name for it. As long as you're within the party leader, you get
I think you're
promoted.
you're fucking yourself on sales there by not
Yeah, but the community's not big enough to make it to where only people that have that map get to play it.
And
yeah,
I think-
StarCraft did that.
I think the DLCs is they plan on putting it out for like $15.
Yeah, it's gonna be $15 because otherwise they wouldn't make it where
Well,
or more.
And I was
It's gonna be
listening to an
15 or
interview with
more.
them, and they're like, "Well, we don't really know what price we're gonna sell it for because we don't know what features are gonna be done." And I'm like,
It's gonna have to
Yeah,
be 15
"It's
or more.
15, yeah."
for 15, they would have to give a lot of content. For all the free content they've given us, they'd have to give a lot of incentive to give them another $15.
Okay, so
Like-
another $15. The game is 10.
Is it? I thought the
Yeah.
game was 15 too.
Nope, it's 10.
Yeah, I got lost in how much that cost. But still, they've given us so much free content.
Yeah.
Like, trying to put a value on something after they've said characters are free, levels are free,
Certain skins.
the only thing we're charging for is skins. Yeah.
Certain skins
so-
are free.
Yeah, kind
The
of.
Minecraft Clunk and the Scolder Yogscast one, those two are free.
Yeah, but you had to do stuff to get them. They didn't just give it to everybody. I mean, it's available for everybody.
Just enter your
but it's not-
email. There you get a code.
Yeah, but still, I don't
And the
know.
Clunk,
is-
oh yeah, the Clunk's, you gotta search for it.
Or you gotta
Yeah,
get
you gotta-
infected.
And how often do you see a Minecraft Clunk now? Like,
Well, not anymore, but like by now, anyone who plays it has it.
I guess I don't know, but they'd have to offer a lot of content, like more than levels, characters. They'd have to think of something else. And as far as I know, Steamworks is free when you buy a game or when you own a game. It's like it's something they integrate into
It is.
So I don't know what they could actually give us. Like I could see them charging for like a different announcer, because that's kind of like a skin. It's under that same guise of like, it's not really important, but for those who want it can have it. But
Morgan Freeman. There you go. New announcer.
I think
oh
he's
yeah,
a little out of their budget.
red team is dominating. Mm.
When I was a kid, I was dominating in basketball.
Oh yeah. Oh jeez, but I don't know what else they could do. Like seriously, I have no idea what they could charge for and justify $15 for.
So let's say the price is $15. You get 3 new characters, possibly
So
a
they're
map.
charging for these characters. Is that what you're saying? They're charging for these 3 characters?
It's got to be that. Like, what else
Yeah.
could they?
Because it
What
comes
else
with
is
the
in
DLC.
it?
That's the whole selling point of the DLC. You get 3 new characters.
Yeah.
So you get 3 characters, a map. Let's mention all the features. So you get this
Yeah, go for it.
level
'Cause,
creator. Hold on, let me actually pull them up because I don't remember them all.
see, level creators is like Steamworks, which should be free.
Well,
It's
they're saying
basically-
it's 2 different things.
New map and music, custom games, replays, and infinite spectator mode. New character and music, level editor and Steamwork integration. New character and music, character settings, editor, and AI editor.
Yeah, apparently you can create your own settings and use them in private matches.
Okay.
The
See, I
balance
like
of
all
that.
those ideas, but those all seem like a lot of things that should be pre-existing, like in a game.
Yeah.
Like, to be honest, like spectator mode. Like,
Well, I
that's
didn't
something-
think that they thought that it was going to be, a pretty big esports. Like, I don't know how big the esports community is for Awesomenauts.
I don't know. Like, I think I'd be okay paying like $20 for the game and all that included, and it's like part of the actual game. Like, you know what I mean? Like they.
$10 for DLC is pretty much what you're saying.
No, it's just that's a lot of stuff that I don't feel I should have to pay for. Like maybe new
Part of it.
characters, because if they're switching from free characters to paying characters, I understand. But
And I think they plan a whole
Spectator
tight,
level-
5 characters altogether. That's what they plan.
Yeah, I think there's the
And I
3.
think 2 maps? No, 1 map.
New map, 1 map.
Yeah.
That's at
1
200,000.
map, 5 characters.
I don't know. I just have no idea where this is going to lead Ronimo, because they've been so focused on the free aspect. Like everything's been free, and eventually to survive, I know they have to start charging for stuff, but I don't know if the community's big enough.
Is it?
I don't think
Oh,
we should
that's
even
better.
lean on the community, like, if they were to...
To pay for the game, yeah.
Yeah, I understand going to the community for, like, help, but not relying on them, like, oh, we need money. Give it to us.
I think if they went to a free-to-play platform and then they charged for all these things, then it'd be okay.
Wouldn't it be like I brought this up to Sweet Luck the other day, and he said, wouldn't it be a free or a pay-to-win kind of thing?
I don't know, because League of Legends, that's how League of Legends is. It's free to play. You get so many free characters.
Yeah,
every
but
week.
League of Legends, there's so many more characters and all that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if it's too early for Awesomenauts.
There's not enough characters in Awesomenauts
to just decide we're not going to do free characters anymore. We're going to do charging. But I have no idea when League of Legends started doing that. I don't know how many characters they had.
They probably had more than where they at now. 12? 13?
Awesomenauts?
What, Awesomenauts or League of Legends?
Awesomenauts is like 16, maybe 15.
And I think that's a pretty good number, but they would have to expand to like a ridiculous.
Plus, with the new characters, it'd be like 19.
Yeah, it'd have to be a lot more characters, like quickly.
Yeah, it'd have to be like one every couple weeks.
And you also run the chance of being, not balanced because there's always new characters and stuff.
They're not balanced now. What are they worried about?
They're relatively well balanced.
There's one that's just crazy. Even Voltar, like honestly, Voltar. I don't know what
Voltar now
they were thinking.
They're never gonna be able to make Voltar 100% good. Like I think everybody wants him. They want him to be able to heal amazingly and be able to kill like a boss, and that's just
he's killing like a boss right now. That's what he is.
I know, but I'm saying people are always going to be like he's underpowered, he's overpowered. Like he's going to be either completely useless or completely like amazing. He's never going to find that middle ground. I think where
but
he's
doing
viable
as much damage as Vinny's dash or Clunk's boom, that's a lot.
I think Froggy's pretty crazy right now. So.
Yeah.
I think what they need to do is like if you're gonna have a viable attacking Voltar, that you need to be sacrificing pretty much all your healing ability. Like make it really difficult to go like
even a
viable
drop down bot
healing.
is good enough for healing.
Yeah, that's all you need. It's 4 every half second.
Yeah, they need to like
they
need to
nerfed
make
that
it
recently.
have to choose.
It maxed out at 8 now. It was 10, which is good-ish.
Yeah, they need to pick one, healing or damage, because being able to do both it's pretty ridiculous. But
yeah, like going his main healing now is nowhere near as good as just going drop down, but it's way better than his healing.
But then you lose all the solar and stuff, right? From
yeah, but you can charge it up and make gold now because it has charging ability.
I don't know. I haven't played him enough recently, but still, I don't think he as a character will ever be super viable. I don't know.
One of the last things I want to talk about this Awesomenauts thing. The one thing I really hated, I wish they waited for this announcement. Like with this announcement, it completely killed any momentum Swiggins had. Like I talk to people, I'm like, oh yeah, are you still excited about Swiggins? And they're like, oh, I completely forgot about him. And it's, yeah.
Yeah, I kind of agree. I think they should have waited till they released Swiggins, but I think they're at that point where they're like, we need money.
Yeah.
And when it comes to a situation like that, if you wait, you're dead, basically.
What they could have done is made you pay for Swiggins, and they say, since you paid for Swiggins...
I don't think they could have charged for Swiggins because he was a community creation.
Yeah, that probably created way too many headaches. But, I mean, they did have that stipulation. I remember when we were looking at it, all future revenue and everything belongs to Awesomenauts. But I still think it would have created more of a headache for them in the long run. But I think in a perfect world, they should have probably waited till Swiggins was like
the day after
out. Yeah, like if they released afterwards, that's okay. But
I think it's smart. Releasing 2 skins with him. Like, oh, here's a new character plus 2 skins. Pay.
Yeah, if you don't like the way he looks, he can look like this.
Didn't they do that with Ayla, too? Was it maybe a day or 2 after? Yeah, it was like a day after. Which is something I think they need to do because they're trying to make money for free. Yeah, they need something to make money.
Yeah, at the end of the day, they're a business, and
that's what I'm trying to think. because I keep wrapping my head around. Like I said, I've been watching a shit ton of Shark Tank. I don't want to say I'm a master of business, but my insight in what it takes to make money in a business, like I don't see it being super profitable for them right now. So. And I don't know what they could do. I think they need to go on Shark Tank and try to get $100,000. So.
I honestly don't know what they could do. And they also talked about with this, that this could potentially lead to some story stuff. I think they should completely drop the story and do videos to tell the story.
That's just a story. Would that be single player?
What do you mean?
For the storyline.
Oh yeah.
Are you gonna play it out, or is you just gonna be able to read it?
4 or 5 minute clips, and it kind of just tell the story of, because it's kind of weird. The whole story of Awesomenauts now, and then this story that they're trying to add on top of a story that doesn't really exist. Doesn't make sense. At least to me, it doesn't make sense.
It's really confusing.
It's a story on top of a story that doesn't have a story.
I'm not really interested in their story right now. I mean, it's nice, but it's kind of in the end, who cares?
Yeah, the only story you need is the backstory.
It's you'll read it, you'll think, oh, that's interesting.
And then you'll completely forget it.
Yeah, it's who cares a month later when you're playing? I don't know. League of Legends, each character has a story, and they all intertwine one way or another. But it's not really huge. It's there, but it's who cares?
Yeah. It doesn't come into effect when you're playing the game.
I don't think the stories intertwine very well with Awesomenauts. You have Vinny, who's a fucking burglar, and now he's a fucking Awesomenaut who's good? What?
Well, they're mercenaries, so there's really no good and bad.
Whatever.
Yeah, they're all just fighting, not for a cause, but for
I think
money.
they should make the boss, the guy who's paying everybody, a character.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. I was kind of surprised, when you first started playing the game, you do the tutorials, it talks about him and it shows him, and then just poof, vanishes.
I talked about it with Sweet. I'm there's been no mention of this guy since PC. It's they completely dropped him out of the whole story.
They should make him a character.
Well, he's Durple's uncle, right?
Is he?
I don't know.
I think so. I think Durple's his nephew.
That's funny.
I don't know what his abilities would be, though.
I don't know.
One of his abilities is getting rid of his solar to teammates. Since he pays people, that could be an ability.
Oh, yeah. Let's just
you would have to make it quick.
Yeah.
You could make solar tree twice as fast or something. I don't know. Invest in the stock market. Fuck it.
There you go. He just stays at shop.
Yeah, he's
all right, buy, sell, buy, sell.
Not a fighter.
Here's money. But
not
if
say
you
that's
take
a terrible
out a character
idea,
like that,
terrible
you can have
idea.
some really crazy, powerful 2 characters.
Yeah, you just completely change the way Awesomenauts work, so it's not really Awesomenauts anymore.
Yo, you could be a broker. Stock broker.
Yeah, new class, broker. Stock broker.
That'd be an awesome class. They should totally do that now. They should so do that.
Oh my god, that's a terrible idea. You don't want to patent.
Great idea.
Do you know how much it costs for a patent? You have to pay.
Free.
No, it's not free. You have to pay a lot of money.
Now you get 5 free patents a day.
I'm talking real life patent pending. I was I'm talking reality here. If you want to actually patent something,
No,
I'm about to Google that. I'm gonna Google that.
Patent pending. A good idea, patent pending.
I mean, and you can patent ridiculously stupid shit. One guy on Shark Tank patented the idea of making space in clothes for headphones. So making a pocket, the pocket has a little hole for a headphone port, and it comes out one side. That's patented.
Wait, what's patented?
Keep that idea.
You cannot make a shirt with a enclosed pocket that has a hole for earbuds to come out of.
Okay. How much did he make?
A lot.
Yeah.
Because other companies were doing it thinking, oh, you can't patent that. He patented it.
Yeah.
And he sued the shit out of all the other companies who were doing it.
I have that on my book bag.
Exactly. I have it on my bag too. I've had a hoodie.
Under Armour book bag. Holy crap, I bet he made bank.
Yeah, he sued all the companies that were doing it, and they have to pay him money now on each and every thing they sell that has a hole or space in it for a headphone jack.
Huh.
Any way of getting a wire through clothing, I think is
Wow,
what
this
they.
stuff could be expensive for a patent.
I told you, dude. You got to hire a lawyer.
Relatively simple, such as an electric switch, coat hanger, or paper clip, is $400 to $6,500 or $6,500.
Is that for a patent or is that for
For a
licensing of the patent so you could use it?
That is a patent application.
Okay, yeah, they're ridiculous. And then you have to wait like 6 months.
Yeah, for a highly complex, like an MRI scanner, it can be upwards of $25,000.
Yep. Told you, dude.
Dang.
Don't patent pending things that are stupid because you're just throwing money away.
Yeah, but it turned out to be something crazy.
Yeah, well, whatever.
It's a risk.
So yeah, that's it for Awesomenauts. Like, we actually talked about that quite a bit.
Yes.
Like a
This
two-part
lost-
whisper.
this
Oh
back
god, my
was
laptop's
2
about to
hours.
die.
Plug it up.
It's like, yeah, we've been doing this fucking ever.
Oh, there goes the buzzing.
Yep.
Really?
What's it called? No, not right now. Alright, so let's just get back on track. So at Gamescom, a bunch of stuff was announced for the PS4, such as the release dates,
Yeah.
and so the PS4 has officially been confirmed for November 29th in Europe and Australia and New Zealand. But in the rest of the world that people give a shit about, it's coming out November 15th.
I mean,
Yeah.
North America,
Yeah.
okay? Because people don't care about Canada.
Dang.
That's Canada is North America. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you get to piggyback on the fact that you're right next to us. Like, that's
I
it.
was shitting on Europe. I don't even know how this came to a fucking
Uh,
shitting on.
And see, I've been reading on this. When does Japan get it? Because I think this is the
Yeah,
first
they
time
didn't
they're
say it.
releasing it first in America before Japan. They were talking
How
about
does that make sense? Sony's in Japan.
I don't know, but the market in Japan has been shrinking. Like I've been telling you, video games aren't as big here as they once were. And if you were to look at sales for console and game in Japan, it is like pitiful compared to like something when you're comparing
America.
all of America. Yeah, just from population standpoint and the interest in video game standpoint. So, and I was like, when does Japan get one? Because I might want to get a Japanese one. I thought I was supposed to get it before everybody else. What the fuck happened? Like I was kind of upset about it. So
You don't get one at all. It doesn't come out there ever.
I guess not. Like
You're just a bunch of slave workers making.
so pissed.
Back to Awesomenauts for a second. Now that we're gonna talk about Awesomenauts, I said I was gonna segue into something.
Yeah.
If you remember. So one thing I want to talk about before we go back to PS4, World of Warcraft, constantly being updated with losing members of the community. And the numbers just keep going down and down and down. So this opens up the question, will World of Warcraft eventually go free to play? And will people still give a shit?
I think Activision Blizzard has a number of like total players, and when eventually it gets lower than that, they'll probably go free to play. But they're
Will it
making
be
money
too
off
late?
of all these subscribers. I don't think it'll ever be too late because it's a really established name. Everybody knows about it. And the second it goes free to play,
Everyone's coming back.
Everyone's going to be talking about it, yeah. And so it might not ever make as much money as it had with 1 billion fucking subscribers paying whatever amount a month or whatever. But they'll be fine, I think. They'll still be.
They'll make money off the mini
Right.
transactions.
Yeah, they definitely have like a business plan probably in their back pocket to where eventually when they hit a certain number of players that are playing and paying for it, they'll like flip a switch and it'll be so easy and stupidly simple that they just flip it to free to play. So
Yep, and then that's a free news thing they get, and it's out there, and everyone comes back.
Yeah, I don't see them having a problem.
Yeah.
And Activision Blizzard plans everything, so they probably
They
just switch.
they also do Diablo 2, right?
Diablo 3, yeah.
No, Diablo as well is what I meant.
Oh, yes. Yes. And StarCraft.
StarCraft has that thing like Awesomenauts is doing, where if you buy the DLC Heart of the Swarm and you get in the lobby or in the party with someone with Heart of the Swarm, you automatically get it.
Oh, that's cool.
What else? So back to all the PS4 stuff. So there's a lot of little stuff. They also announced that the Vita is getting a price drop. I don't know what it originally cost, but now it's
$250.
Was it $250?
No, I think originally it was like $300. It might have been $300 or $250 because they had two versions. They had the Wi-Fi only, and then they had the 3G.
One of the versions was $250.
I don't remember what I paid for mine. Mine was the Wi-Fi only version. So.
Well, now it is being cut down to $200, and they also confirmed that they're going to drop the price of memory cards. So.
That's great because they are expensive as fucking shit.
Really?
Yes, and then prices were like never going down because they weren't letting anybody else make memory cards except for the one company. So that's cool.
They also announced a couple games for the Vita. Borderlands 2 will be coming to your PlayStation Vita, which is pretty cool. You'll also be getting Rogue Legacy. Well, these next couple games are going to come to the PS4 and the Vita. So Rogue Legacy is coming to PS4 and Vita. Binding of Isaac Rebirth is going to be coming, and it's going to be free for PS Plus. N++, I don't know what that is. A game called Volume, which is made by the people that made Thomas Was Alone. Guns of Icarus. Wasteland Kings, and Hotline Miami 2.
That's fucking awesome.
It says Hotline Miami 2, wrong number, will make its exclusive console debut on PS4 and Vita in 2014. So I don't know if it's like exclusive to that. Or... It'll definitely be on Steam. I don't know if it'll be on Xbox.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, Vita's finally coming in on its own. Like, there wasn't a reason to own a Vita until maybe like 2 or 3 months ago. So.
Another game that's coming to Vita, PS3, and PS4 is Minecraft.
Yay!
That's actually a big surprise because they made it seem like it was going to be exclusive for the Xbox. And now that it's coming over to the PS4, PS3, and Vita, all three, they are just dominating the market.
Yeah, it's literally on anything that has internet access now at that point.
They get that moolah money.
God, yeah, I can't imagine how rich fucking Notch is now.
He is set.
It is ridiculous.
Pretty good.
I
what
think
else?
they'll give Minecraft away to PS Plus members after a while, though.
Probably not.
I will not rebuy it. I know that much. So.
Why would you get it on the console, though? It's not going to have constant updates like PC.
Well, now that it's free publishing, it probably will.
Maybe. True. But it'd be better on PC.
Well, Awesomenauts coming to PS4 too. Lots of stuff coming to PS4. Another game coming to PS4 is War Thunder, and that's actually going to be a launch title, and it's going to be a free-to-play World War II MMO. So, another cool little game.
I hate MMOs, and I hate World War II.
What else? They also announced, I think every PS4 will come with a PlayStation Plus free trial, which I think is a very smart move on PlayStation's part. And if you get that, you'll have access to Drive Club and Resogun, which is a new thing. So that's cool. What else do we got? They also announced that, before PS4, you'd be able to stream to Ustream, and Sony and Ustream had a working relationship. Apparently that's over or something, or maybe it's still in the works, but you're now going to be able to stream your PS4 onto Twitch, which is probably the biggest live stream website on the internet right now, so that's big for them. What else? They announced that there's going to be a bundle with the PS3 and Grand Theft Auto 5 coming out. They also announced that if you pre-order Grand Theft Auto 5 on PlayStation Network as a digital download, you get 75% off any other Rockstar title. So that's a pretty good incentive. If you games like Max Payne, Red Dead, whatever.
PlayStation, what they need to do is they need to come out and say what about the recording stuff. So I want to know about that.
I think it's such a small number of people that care about it. They don't really care. That's what I think.
Yeah, but they still need to.
Who that's making YouTube videos is going to be like, I'm not buying a PlayStation 4 because you're not going to let me do what I want to do on it. The number's got to be so small. Yeah, the number's got to be so small, though. The people
compared to their overall sales, yes, but still.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's such a minority of people that won't buy it. The majority, okay, are we happy about it? Not really, but are we not going to buy PlayStation 4s?
I think there's got to be something to counteract that, because Sony obviously sees this YouTube as a good way to promote their stuff. Because I know recently, I don't know if they did it through Machinima or if they contacted the people directly. I think it was probably through Machinima, but they had this whole summer PSN thing that they did where they released 4 new games, and they had certain people promote the game and try and get people to buy it. And so Sony obviously promotes or sees that the YouTube thing is somewhat marketable for them.
And you could still do it on the PlayStation 4, just not the way you'd probably want to.
Every 15 minutes.
Yeah, so
that would be awful.
What else do we got? Sony also announced that, let's say, since I think Watch Dogs comes out in October, let's say you can't wait to play that, so you buy it on your PS3. But you're like, shit, I really want to buy it on my PS4 as well. Well, if you can't wait and you buy it on your PS3, they will give you, I think, a code or something. I don't know how it works, but you will be able to get something that will allow you to buy it on PS4 at a discount. A significant discount. That's how they phrased it. So.
Yeah, it better be next to nothing to change over.
I say $30.
You think 30? Isn't Xbox doing the same thing? It's like $10 though to upgrade.
I'm not sure.
I think Xbox is $10 to upgrade to the new consoles.
What else? I think that's about it for this. Sony announced that all the PS4 games that are coming out on release date, and it's actually a pretty good, decent amount of games. You got Call of Duty Ghosts, which was actually just confirmed to have dedicated servers on the Xbox One. No word on the PS4 yet, but that's cool. That's been a requested feature of Call of Duty for a while. So
that's one good thing they're putting on Ghost.
On the Xbox.
On the Xbox, yeah.
On the Xbox, if you want to buy one, which I don't.
Nope.
So did Xbox finally come out and say, you will have to buy a Kinect again, like after they were?
No, but they did say that you will not be able to buy an Xbox One without a Kinect.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like they said, you don't need one for the Kinect, but they're gonna sell you one anyway.
Yeah,
just
you're never gonna
fuck
not.
you. Just like because fuck you. That's why. Okay. Like. Oh, jeez.
What else do we got? Killzone Shadowfall, which is going to be a release title for the PS4, has already announced that. I don't know if all the DLC is going to be free, but they said I think all the DLC maps are going to be free for Killzone Shadowfall, which cool. That's ridiculous. It's going to come with 10 maps, and then all the other things are going to be free? Like, what the fuck? There's got to be other microtransactions that do something. What else? We got an update on The Last Guardian, and the update is
it never gonna happen?
No, they said it's still on hiatus, and it's not their main focus right now. Like games like The Puppeteer and Knack have a priority over The Last Guardian. So it's obviously not coming out for PS3. So if it does end up coming out, it'll probably be for the PS4.
This is fucking. They just need to fucking.
Maybe PS5. Maybe it'll be a PS5 launch title.
They need to go old Yeller on this bitch and just fucking no. Just kill it. Just fucking kill it. So I don't have to keep worrying, praying, thinking about it every few months when gangsters like, hey, I'm gonna bring this up just because I can. You know?
What fucking?
Bringing up The Last Guardian for no reason.
Maybe there's a reason it's called The Last Guardian, as in the last.
Whatever. I'm gonna eat some squid jerky just because I can. You know.
Squid jerky? That sounds disgusting.
It's really fucking good.
What else?
Oh god, it smells so fishy. Ugh.
Is it individually wrapped?
No, it's like a little package with strips. It's good. I've had it in the States before.
Oh, something interesting that they announced was LittleBigPlanet Hub, which is going to be a free-to-play Little Big Planet game coming to the PS3.
And
shit.
4? No, just 3. So it's called Little Big Planet Hub, and it's going to be a remixed freemium take on the create, play, share formula. If it's going to take the first level from Little Big Planet 1 and 2, so you're going to have like 10 levels or whatever, and what's called there, it's going to be an unrestricted access to create mode. They're going to have tons of community levels and stuff, and if you have Little Big Planet 1 and 2, you'll be able to import all your stuff that you've gotten. And if you have Little Big Planet karting, joke's on you because you fucking bought it.
Yeah, fuck you. That's why.
So what do you think of a free-to-play Little Big Planet game? Do you think they're going overboard with the free-to-play? Because I don't think it's like a game that can be free-to-play. I mean, maybe with the whole play, create, share. I don't know.
Squid jerky tastes like ass.
Yeah, but what are your thoughts on Little Big Planet Hub?
I think it's cool. It's probably something they're doing because it takes like no money on their side.
Yeah, they just open up servers and that's it.
They're keeping Little Big Planet relevant until the next big one comes out.
Do you think they should have just announced a third one for PS4?
Just do that.
Well, everybody knows it's coming, but
Or maybe Little Big Planet karting too.
No, not announce that at
maybe
all.
they should just drive off a cliff. That'd be fucking great. I want Mod Nation Racers too. Okay.
That would be amazing.
Good ass game. Oh what? Oh, it's so bad. Hold on.
He's taking it out of his mouth after
You
he
gonna eat
chewed it. That's
Swallow
nasty.
it. Swallow it.
You spit, you quit, Kula.
I think it strangled him.
Came back to life. Choked him out.
Did you hear about that one story? I think we talked about it on What's Crackin', where some chick was eating a squid tentacle, and it shot like semen in her throat, and it became hard or some shit. Something like that.
Yeah, that was a while back, wasn't it?
Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about. That was gross.
What, did it shoot squid semen in your throat?
It's dried, dead squid, and they don't put any salt on it apparently, or anything. Ugh.
Doesn't it come from salt water?
It tastes like toilet water.
Did you not wash it off?
It doesn't need to be washed off. It's ready to eat.
Obviously did. Jeez.
Whatever. It's not
Throw it in
good
the
squid jerky.
microwave. Let it
That
cook.
must be. That is a bad brand. I have to remember not to buy that ever again.
The
I've
bad
had squid
brand of
jerky.
squid jerky. Fuck off. It's all bad.
In the States, they had one brand. It was the good one. Okay, here they have like 30 choices. So that one's not happening. That was disgusting. Ugh. It was like chewing on an old shoelace.
That's pretty gross.
Yeah.
What squid is.
Well, squid usually tastes good. All right. That was the first time I put squid in my mouth. I was just like, bleh! So, okay. So what were we talking about? Little Big Planet?
Yeah,
Sorry.
free to play.
Squid semen. Oh, yeah, that.
Yeah, the squid semen. Yeah, I was super excited about the squid semen. Yeah, whatever.
It's gonna be DLC for Little Big Planet Hub.
Gotcha. Okay.
DLCs are free to play.
What else do we got? Oh, last as far as gaming news, EA, the most hated company in the world, is trying to get on people's good side. They've eliminated the online passes. That's about it, honestly. They
haven't tried real hard.
They are now offering refunds on games bought on Origin, which is kind of like their Steam. So if I don't know, I think people are gonna abuse this, but pretty much if you buy let's say you buy Battlefield 4 on on the Origin, whatever. And then let's say you don't like it, you could be like, "Hey, I want my money back." Like, I think that's ridiculous.
There's got to be a time limit, dude. They're not gonna like just say, "Hey, whenever you don't want to play it anymore, we'll give you your money back." That'll never happen.
It says the Origin Great Gamer Guarantee will offer full refunds to PC and Mac customers dissatisfied with any EA game within 24 hours of launching it, within 7 days from purchase, or within the first 7 days after the game's release if you pre-ordered it, whichever comes first.
Okay, see, there's a lot of stipulations involved. So,
Yeah.
So if I buy Battlefield 4,
Or 3.
I already got it for free.
Yeah.
EA is having an awesome Humble Bundle. Like last week, they had the Deep Silver one, or not last week. I think the week before. And now they're having an EA bundle. There's actually a lot of good games, and you can get them for like $5.
yeah, I bought it. Yeah, but then I was like, wait, these are all on Origin. I don't want to play.
No,
anymore.
not really.
I might have to get my money back now. So.
Yeah. Install Origin for that.
You're not satisfied.
No.
I think only 3 of the games. No, 4. 4 of the games are on Origin.
The 4 good ones that I wanted to play.
Dead Space,
Which ones did you
Battlefield,
want?
Populous, and The Sims 3.
hmm
Just download Origin. It's not a big deal.
I will eventually, but I
Yeah,
was
now you
kind
got
of
like 3 different services. You got Origin, you got Desura, and now you got Steam.
oh my god, this Zora
Zora
is
cool.
fucking terrible. I tried to like use it maybe a week ago because I had bought another bundle, or I wanted to activate all the games on there that I never had. It's like Steam basically, except they don't know what they're doing. And it took me maybe half an hour to figure out how to redeem a fucking code on that thing. Like, you just cannot find it. There's no easy way of finding redeem code. What you have to do is you have to find like profile. It's like you have to give a gift, but you have to give the gift to yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took me fucking forever, and I was like, "This is stupid," and I don't like Desura anymore.
Did you get the weekly bundle thing, the sale by PewDiePie?
Yes.
Good for you.
You just bought everything. Shit.
He's buying it up.
Well, because it had Amnesia and the Showdown effect, which I wanted,
And buy it.
and I got a.
Spectacular.
Well, I didn't really care about the botanic, whatever the fuck it is. It looked kind of stupid, and now I got extra codes to give away for lucky viewers.
What else?
I don't remember. McPixel. It's in my email somewhere. They're there. I'll find them eventually. But
Don't give it to Sweetluck or anything.
nah, Sweetluck doesn't watch What's Crackin'. Shit.
No, I don't.
So are we gonna give away a code for one of these games?
Right now, no. But they are.
No, at the end of the show.
No, but they
Oh.
are.
Well, Cruz
They
is an asshole,
are
then.
here. Hey. Watch everything from here until I give like 3 codes away, and you'll know if you missed it or not. Right?
So yeah, that's it for gaming news. I want to quickly talk about some movie news. So, well, this isn't really big, but Ubisoft has announced that they're going to produce a Watch Dogs movies with Sony, which is not really surprised because Ubisoft and Sony have had a working relationship for a while, and now they're going to take it to a movie, and apparently they're going to produce a bunch of Ubisoft movies. I think, I'm not sure, but they're going to produce a Watch Dogs one.
Sony has had a very bad track record making video game-based movies. Like,
What the fuck did they make?
Final Fantasy: The Spirits Within, which bankrupted their company at one point. Not Sony, but they had a Sony movie division. Completely bankrupt their company, dude. First movie, I think. Maybe not the first movie, but yeah.
That's
Completely just, the company's gone because of that movie. Like, yeah. It was fucking terrible.
I don't know. But Watch Dogs, I think it's a little too early. Like, the game hasn't even come out yet, and they're already announcing a fucking movie.
Was it a feature film that'll be in movies, or it'll be like a direct-to-DVD type thing? Like,
I think
on
it's
demand?
gonna be a full film.
Holy shit! Yeah, it's a little soon.
Well, let me just double check. And they also announced that the creators of Borderlands, Gearbox, they're gonna do a little animated film for Borderlands. That's pretty cool.
yeah.
Yeah, I think that's pretty perfect. Their characters are just.
They
so
have good enough
ridiculously
characters
awesome.
to tell a story.
Yeah, and so I think that's gonna be fucking awesome. Like, just watching them. Yeah. Yell at each other.
Claptrap, fucking.
Yeah, you can
Or-
watch them literally do anything, and it's going to be pretty good to watch for a little while. So
I think it's only going to be the characters from the first game.
Oh, that'll suck.
Yeah, there's so many better ones in the second one.
Yeah, brought it to a whole other level.
Watch Dogs is going to be. I think it's just like a full movie. They haven't really announced it. But yeah, another game that's going to be turned into a movie is the Gran Turismo movie, and now they've announced that the plot. So the plot is. I'm trying to say this without laughing. So the movie is going to be about some guy who is a Gran Turismo player turned professional race car driver.
Wow. What a change in lifestyle, bro.
Well, they've been kind of doing that the last couple of years. They've had that competition or whatever.
Yeah,
or like
that's
the
gonna
best
be
Gran
based on him.
Turismo players. Yeah, and they've like brought them into real racing, like stuff. So that's kind of cool.
Stupid. Oh, that's fucking stupid. That might be the worst video game movie ever. I don't even have to fucking watch it. I know it sounds like shit. That's enough. I don't want to even talk about that. It's just a dumb fucking idea.
Well, I don't like racing, and I don't like movies based on video games. So that's kind of yeah. I'm right there with you, bro.
Last but not least, probably the biggest fucking news, just movie news this week was, okay, so we talked about it, I don't know if last week, a couple weeks ago, that the Man of Steel will be having a sequel, and it's going to be Batman vs. Superman. So we already know who Superman is, but who is going to play Batman? It's not going to be Christian Bale.
Affleck.
What a dickhead. I'm trying to build this fucking shit.
I don't think anybody cares as much as you do.
So they have announced who will be playing Batman, and it's going to be Ben Affleck. What do you think about this?
I don't even know or really care, but apparently people are just shitting on it.
All
because
over
I
him.
don't like it.
Could you tell me why? I need your insight. Why are people just upset with Ben Affleck as the new Batman?
People don't like him as an actor. They like his directing. He's directed some good movies. The Town, he directed that. Gone Baby Gone, that was a good movie. He directed that. But as far as acting-wise, he doesn't really have any gems under his belt. I mean, look at some of the movies. Giggly or whatever with Jennifer Lopez. It's like regarded as one of the worst movies of all time. Daredevil.
Daredevil sucked.
But I don't think Daredevil was bad because of him. It was just the writing of the whole story. I think he played a decent Daredevil. I think he can be a good Bruce Wayne. I don't know about Batman, though.
He was in Argo, right?
Yeah, I didn't really like Argo.
Yeah, I fell asleep during it, but yeah. I remember him not being terrible.
Yeah, he's alright. I don't know. I don't completely hate it like some other people do. I'm kind of just indifferent. And the people have brought up a great point. Like, when people heard that Heath Ledger was going to play the Joker, people completely shit on it. They said he's going to be the worst. He doesn't, blah, blah, blah. He's terrible. Whatever.
Yeah, and then he fucking most memorable Joker ever. So.
Yeah, he fucking destroyed the role. He annihilated it. And, it could be that kind of thing. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about him as Batman. Him as Bruce Wayne, I could definitely see that. But
can you see him as the Dark Knight, the terror of the streets, the nightmare of all Gotham's evil?
Yeah, there's two things like I want to know. Is like what are they gonna do with Christian Bale? Are they gonna completely ignore it? And how the fuck is he gonna like get involved with Superman in the movie? Like, those are just two things I don't know. I don't know, but as of right now, it's not a big deal to me. I don't really care. I did watch Man of Steel. I did not like it that much. I talked about this last week, actually. Yeah, people are just absolutely shitting on him. And it's funny, because people are telling Val Kilmer, who played Batman, They're like, you are no longer the greatest or the worst Batman ever. Yay!
Which Batman was that? Was that like Batman Forever, Batman and
Yep.
Robin, or
Riddler and Two-Face.
Batman Forever? No. Yes, Batman Forever. That
Yep.
was fucking terrible. Fucking terrible. I was like 9. And when you're 9, everything's cool, especially Batman. But he was fucking terrible. Like, not even cool for me as a 9-year-old. So
He wasn't even a good Bruce Wayne. Like,
no. I remember seeing Batman Returns, and I'm like, wow, this is awesome. And
Michael
then,
Keaton?
I don't know who the fuck played Batman Returns Batman, but
What
that
was
was
the villain?
cool. Penguin, and Catwoman.
Okay, yeah, Michael Keaton. I liked him. He was pretty good too.
Yeah, that was some good shit.
He wasn't as
But-
dark. He had more of a sense of humor.
Yeah, and it was
That's
a
not
good
really
medium.
Batman though.
Well, it was Batman after,
I hated George Clooney as Batman. Like, that was just fucking terrible.
George Clooney's Batman was Batman and Robin Batman?
Mm-hmm, Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, that was fucking terrible too. Those two, Forever and Batman and Robin, were just fucking terrible.
I think Chris O'Donnell has a role to play in this too. I thought he was a terrible Robin.
I don't remember who played Robin. Like, I really don't know or care too much, but yeah, not those two movies. Blah.
George Clooney, Bruce Wayne is an easy role to play. Like, pretty much anyone can play Bruce Wayne. You can act like you're rich, whatever. But
I don't know.
Batman.
I think Christian Bale did a really good job of like he's probably one of my favorite Batmans. So
Oh, absolutely. Him as Bruce Wayne, he was good because he was like very arrogant and stuff.
yeah, and that's who he was. I mean, he didn't have to try hard to be different.
Yeah,
So,
He is a complete asshole.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody tells him that because he'll kick you in your face. All
No,
right.
he'll just yell at you on the set of Terminator.
That too. Oh god, that was so fucking funny.
But I can see where he's coming from with that. Like, you're distracting somebody from doing their job. But
Wasn't he like offering him coffee or something? Like, seriously.
I don't fucking know. I don't know. So yeah, Ben Affleck. What do you guys think about Ben Affleck as Batman? Leave it in the comments. I'm interested to see other people's reaction, because a lot of people's reaction that I'm seeing completely hate it. It's either people hate it or people want to give it a chance. So that's good. I'm glad people are willing to give it a chance. So.
I don't think they have a choice. It's happening whether they want it to or not.
It's gonna make millions. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's Batman. It's whether or not it sucks, beyond belief.
They should honestly call it Batman and Superman, because no one's gonna pay to watch a Superman movie. Everyone's gonna pay to watch Batman. That's just my opinion. And that's about it for What's Crackin'. This actually, it might have been a 2-hour What's Crackin'. It has to be fucking 2 hours.
I know, and we're
I'm
gonna
about
cut
to
out the
fall
whole
asleep.
Japan stories stuff because nothing happened,
Don't
and
worry,
we still
we'll-
talked fucking forever. Oh, next week I will have some good stories because it's my
I was
first week of
literally
actual.
just laying down
actual
doing that
work.
entire Batman segment with my eyes closed on the verge of falling asleep. That's how tired I am.
Thank you for
well.
contributing to the conversation.
My focus was staying awake, okay?
You did a terrible job because you didn't talk
Thank you for
at all.
staying awake.
Well, I'm here now talking. I'm awake.
Well, you could say goodbye because we're ending it.
Yeah, I know. I got up to do that.
So What's Crackin' 63? Every time I say the number for What's Crackin', it blows my mind that we're getting higher and higher and higher. 63, not consecutive, but 63. 63.
The number, yes. Jeff.
63.
number,
What's
bro.
Crackin'
Big number.
101? Yeah.
What do we do for episode 100? Start brainstorming.
Worry
We'll
about
meet
it.
up-
America.
We'll all meet up in real life, all right, in Japan, because I got a place. You can all stay.
That's gonna be what? It's gonna be like another year.
Yeah, dude, I'm here for at least probably.
No, not
I'm
a
gonna see-
year, because 52 plus 63 is well over 100. So like half a year.
Whatever. I'm gonna be here. Okay, for a very long time.
We do it every week. It'll be like 6 months.
And I've got a stinky room.
We can stay.
That you can take. I'm glad you're volunteering.
No. You can definitely stay in that room.
I'll sleep on the couch. That's just so
jerky
awkwardly
burp.
placed. I'll stay with your neighbor Fook. I've been hearing nothing good about her, but I'll stay with her.
What?
You haven't said anything nice. You just said she let me have your internet. That's about it.
I've said nothing but good things about my neighbor. Okay?
I haven't said anything bad, and you haven't said anything great.
I know. I was like, what the hell? You're acting like I've just been shit talking her this whole time.
No, you just
There's
haven't
not
made me like her.
Oh well.
You're supposed to sell her to me. Don't
She's a
actually
couple.
sell her to me. That's
Gangster, get a deal of a lifetime. Alright. If you give me money to donate to Ronimo, so I can get my voiced character skin, alright, you can have food.
You never answered who the fuck you would make a skin for, and what would it be?
Oh my god, okay.
Here,
I've not
hurry up
been
so we can
thinking
end this.
desperate.
Yes, and I
Okay.
can go to sleep.
You had fucking an hour to think about it, so.
Okay, I'd probably Vinny and Spike.
And
Okay.
any idea as for
He'd probably be. Fuck.
I'd say
I
like
don't
a
know.
jet plane.
A jet plane is
Like
a
a World War
terrible,
II?
terrible fucking idea.
No, like a World War II type thing. And he drops smoke.
I say a blimp.
I want to change the idea of a fish and a plankton. Like, I don't want it to be a fish and a plankton. I want it
It's
to
a
be
blimp.
like something different. No, it can't be a blimp, okay? Because League of Legends has a guy that rides in a blimp. And he's pretty much... Yeah, it would fit pretty well. I don't know. Get back to me next week. Where I
You
can
had
do
an
the
hour.
same- So I could say the same I don't knows, because I'm not going to think about this.
Mine was easy. Fucking make witch Coco. The end.
Yeah, this is not original or, anything either.
I think they'll do that for like a Halloween update.
Yeah, they pretty much made her.
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
did.
I don't see
I
why we
think they're
couldn't
gonna
just...
do like a whole Halloween pack. You do witch Coco, Frankenstein Clunk.
They need
Someone's
to
got
stop
to be a
it.
skeleton. Well,
That's
be
what I gotta
honest,
stop.
be a vampire. No, Ayla's a vampire. Someone's a
both.
mummy.
The vampires.
Could be good. I liked it. And oh shit, Ayla could be a vampire, and her little rage thing will be bats sucking life out.
That'd be awesome.
See, bam, pending, motherfucker. Pet the good
You got
idea.
$5,000 because I think that's how much it costs to, start
I
the
don't think
works.
they make that much on a single skin.
No, but
Yeah, I
once
don't
you want
think-
that idea, I'm willing to give it to you for a little bit, And
for credit in the voiceover. Yeah,
credit, yeah, I'll take credit, yeah.
Credit.
Man, Halloween
Sure,
pack
yeah.
right there. That's a great fucking idea. So, we're gonna end it there. Hope you guys enjoyed. Catch us next time, and so like, keep up with everything that's going on the channel. And that's about it, guys. So thanks for watching. Catch us next time. Peace out.
Peace.
No peace from Japan.
Oh yeah, peace out from Japan. Thank you.
No.
People don't know I'm here already, so